If Love and Gogi is wrong, I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Oh,
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not.
Yeah,
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcus.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Steers on the stars with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a motive. No proof, like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You never know what is a star, like another city, the driver's side floor. Gucci got large, so many more, 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever, and cute as could be. You can watch us on YouTube and view it for free. Ay. This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, what they gonna do next?
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Bro, ESPN, dude. Like, we get it with Philadelphia and their crowd, all right? We get it, okay? You love the Phillies fans. You love Philadelphia. You love the Northeast so much. Enough already. I saw enough jerseys and enough cheesesteaks. I get it, Carl Ravitch. Please, uncle on the crowd shots. I think I saw every Philadelphia Philly fan that was in the stands. I think they all got their own solo time. I think there was Philly fan picture-in-picture while I was watching the game. I get it, ESPN. Enough already with the overkill of everybody there in Philadelphia.
Wait, my favorite part and worst part of all this was when they started naming the jerseys.
Oh, my God. Boy, you see a Trey Turner and a Harper.
We got a holiday.
We got look at that. There's a Roy. There's a Shane Victorino. I'm like, okay. Like, so they're like every other fans. Like, who doesn't go to any game ever? I go to any Dolphins game. I see a Cleo Lemon jersey. I see a Dante Culpepper.
You know, one of the reasons why you see those old ass jerseys, because the cheap bastards won't buy a new one. That's why.
You know how expensive a baseball jersey is?
Right. So
what does a baseball jersey go for these days? $200? They're expensive, dude. Not cheap. I think
I like the I'm still a big fan of the blue. The blue and red ones. That's old school right there.
MLB Shop, a replica, is $135.
What about
that's a replica?
A replica.
Authentic.
It has to be much more than that.
And that's a replica. That's a knockoff, they're telling you.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm reading this right. Oh no, okay. This is the 93 World Series. I saw 325. See a lot of these 325, so
I don't think you're crazy when you say it's that much. I think they are a lot of money.
Jesus, dude.
So
I'm on jerseys right now on their page. Let's see. This is on Fanatics.
Look at that. Oh no, Mike Schmidt. Damn it, dude.
Mike Schmidt.
I know, 1980. I keep seeing these $300 jerseys and it keeps blowing my mind.
I was just like, Cole Ravitch, dude. I get it.
We get it.
We get it with Philadelphia already.
Sick of them.
I mean,
now look,
it wasn't not for nothing.
It was a very hostile crowd.
That pitcher was throwing heat.
Oh yeah. His sweeper.
And wait. It didn't help none that I'm looking at the stupid strike box and the ball's coming in underneath it.
Yeah.
And they call it a strike. And the batter looks back and go, really?
Jazz Chisholm was like, huh? I was like, what do you mean? And it's like, well, either have the strike box be the strike zone or don't. Don't put a box up there and then
tease me in how bad the officiating is.
Yeah, don't. Right? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? It's like, oh well, he's been getting the edges. Yeah, I mean, like very clearly, he's been getting the edges tonight.
And I got to tell you, getting the edge on a 95-mile-an-hour cutter on your hands is not getting it. Nobody ain't gonna swing at that and break their hands.
Luis says national commentators were all over the Phillies jockstrap. Oh, I mean, all over it, dude. All over
now,
it. It was.
That being said, I have a question. are we? The Marlins play the way they play, right? And when they score, they require a couple of hits in a row, and they may get a long ball every now and then, right? But that's not the basis of their scoring. They get contact.
They added a lot of pop. I mean, like
Right.
Burger.
No, they did with Bell and Burger.
So
Right.
I mean, Soler was Whiffs McGee yesterday. Jazz had a couple of bad at bats, buoyed by a terrible umpire.
Oh my goodness!
But yeah, they had a tough one yesterday. Wheeler had him on skates.
Oh my goodness!
I did think though when De La Cruz got that infield signal, it's like, here we go, because I just thought like, hey, they're starting to. This has been their MO. They've been the comeback kids.
Right. And as choppy and as not hard hit that ball was, right? Yep. They managed to score a run, and I'm Burger like, now we're gonna get a big one, right?
Burger got to that infield signal. He was like, whoo!
Oh yeah. Burger's a trotter.
Somebody get Burger a fan.
No,
like, let's get him.
He looked like he needed a CPAP machine.
Let's get into some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy a truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks. He was like, damn, I got to hustle.
Let's hear from the skipper, Skip Schumaker, on the Marlins losing game 1 of the wild card round. He said he was wondering, did his team have a little anxiety on the postseason stage?
No, they're ready to go. They were excited to be here and excited for the opportunity.
All right. What about his starting pitcher, Jesus Luzardo?
No. I this is the playoffs. It's going to be loud wherever you go, and I just feel like he didn't walk anybody. It wasn't like he was walking all kinds of guys. He got in just some deep counts, and I just felt like the slider was just a little bit off, maybe gripping it, ripping it maybe too hard, maybe ball out of hand sometimes. I thought Fortes actually blocked his butt off all game long and kept it within striking distance. It could have been a lot more than 3 runs. He got out of some big jams and kept us in the game. Our bullpen kept us in the game. We were one swing away a couple times from tying it up. Just didn't happen. And so, no, I think Zeus was fine, maybe fired up a little bit in the first inning, but really settled in after that.
Oh, yeah, he was overthrowing. Oh, my goodness. He was like, I'm throwing this 110.
I think I couldn't rule out that the crowd got him a little too amped up, that there was something there. You can't confirm it, you can't deny it. Like
here's the thing. In football, you can fight that with aggression, right? Because there's hitting. But in the other sports, it almost behooves you to kind of shut it out and relax so that you can perform. You know what I mean? It's like, so for example, you kick a ball off in football and somebody go and knock the hell out of the ball returner. That either quiet the crowd down or get your crowd into it, right? With baseball, if you go out there and try to go at it with that mentality, you don't perform as well, either as a hitter or a pitcher. So he seemed like he got it, when it seemed like he kind of got settled when he got in trouble, right? When he got in trouble, he started pitching.
Well, he got a bad break on one of those hits. I mean, that was a good pitch. That was a Mobley blue RBI,
right?
Like that was like, what are you gonna do? That's just that's just sometimes the cruelty of baseball. Like you hit all these alignments, you have your guys lined up right. Sometimes rockets go right to infielders, but that one was like, a little lollipop. That I think the exit velocity was like 60 miles an hour. What do you do? I mean, like that's just a tough break.
Right.
That is not a piss whistle, I'm assuming. 60 miles per hour?
No,
that's not a piss whistle, dude. That's not a piss whistle. That was like a duck fart.
Wow.
What?
A little duck fart.
Is that a baseball saying, or did you?
No, I'm just trying to figure out. Like now, I got to stop by the Ducks and ask them.
It's
60 miles per
I
hour.
don't think I
Sounds
made
familiar,
that
dude?
up. I feel like I think it's a thing.
No, it's not. Wouldn't it be something if Google said, "Hey, jackass, ducks don't fart"?
Oh my God, it is. The term duck fart is baseball slang for a bloop single or hit that
Yeah.
drops in just behind
I know
infield.
baseball, dude. I told you.
Wow.
I know baseball. I love this sport.
Really? That's
Wow.
what?
Duck fart.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, haven't heard it until now.
I mean, because you know it when you see it. You know a duck fart when you see it. It not every like there's a certain kind of bloop that's a duck fart, you know, and that was a duck fart.
Just
Very
a
annoying.
bloop that nobody could get to because of positioning.
Yeah, little duck fart.
Or when the ball lands, it just stays right there because it got no
Yeah.
movement on it.
Super annoying,
Oh
man.
my God. Look, the Phillies fans have infiltrated ESPN. We get it, dude.
Oh man, it's enough of them
Oh my
already, dude.
God,
It is
man.
enough.
Act like you
And that
been
whole
there.
team is just full of punchable faces. I mean,
Oh
from
my
Bryce
God.
Harper to Schwarber to they get this Trey Turner with Scott Van Pelt afterwards. He's got the personality of a walnut. I'm lashing out.
I
Go
know.
win tonight, Fish.
I know. So,
Braxton Garrett on the hill.
so they play 2 there and then 1 back home.
No, all 3 are in Philly.
What?
Wow.
Yeah,
What?
Philly gets the whole. Yeah, they get the whole series. Well, dude, you can't have them travel back and forth. Like you got to get this. Remember, this used to be a do or die. Like they got to get these
Oh.
games in so they can move on to the divisional round.
So,
Damn.
unlike any other sport, maybe football, home field is definitely an advantage in the first round.
Oh,
You got to play all 3.
You get a whole series at home. You
Yeah.
get last ups. Yeah, I think it is.
Who we got on the mound tonight?
Braxton Garrett.
Who's been throwing well?
He's been doing good. You know, the Mets kind of screwed him last week because they decided we're going to mess up your rotation because we don't know how to make a field properly. But he's been good. He's been good, and the bullpen was good yesterday, much to my surprise.
Yeah, as much as well as they say they've been doing, I really would not.
It's out there. I get nervous. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Right? No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm saying the same thing that you're saying. Like I don't have that confidence that everybody else has because we've seen some things this year.
Did you guys notice a thing though? Like I've been noticing. I always like to see what the new cool baseball trends that are going around the league. And have you noticed there's a new thing that I haven't noticed? I never noticed this during Marlins games this year. But like, did you notice that like the bullpen guys were warming up without their hats? A new thing. Rosenbaum was doing it, and then I think Alvarado was doing it for them. No hats while they warm up.
Well, because I think the hat on the field is a requirement.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I know on the field they have to, but I'd never seen a guy just warm up without his hat. I thought that was weird.
As a baseball purist, does that bother you? Do you look at it like put your hat on?
No, just
like
a thing. No, I'm fine with it.
Nah.
I'm fine with it. I just was like, no hats. What's up with that? Something strange.
Oh, I know why. And this is you can never trust the Mets necessarily. But apparently this was explained last year, July, that Mets relievers have been warming up in the bullpen without their caps because the pen coach is positioning their pitch comm earpiece in the cap.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
They get. Isn't it funny that we're not allowed to have stealing signs anymore, or you can't buzz somebody's nipples to tell them a changeup is coming, but now you have an active walkie-talkie with them.
That's true.
With
Like,
the
Did they buzz nipples?
They have like little pitch comms now, so they can tell them, "We want you to throw this. We want you to throw this." That kind of loses a little bit of luck. Like you want to talk about old school baseball things, like you used to just throw down the deuce, you know?
Yeah. Wait. So the not the umpire. I'm sorry. The catcher doesn't put any signs anymore. Like
No, he does, but it's relayed to relayed to them.
Oh, okay.
And then I think
is it relayed to both of them or just the pitcher?
I think it's relayed to both of them. I think it's relayed to both of them. But I think there's also translators too. Obviously, if I got to speak English.
Wow.
Anyway,
baseball.
That actually makes sense then. Okay. Well, I'm glad. I thought they were just doing it to look cool.
Yeah, I feel that. You know what?
I thought it did look cool.
I was like, let's just.
Think about this. I didn't even know that was happening. So that they have a pitch comm.
Yeah. And apparently this has been going on for at least a year. I'm not sure how long, but
yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Yeah, because this tweet is from 2022.
Either way, look, frustrating. You had some moments late. Definitely took the Marlins a while to get in on it. Wheeler was awesome. You know, he was making the Marlins into a lot of weak stuff. All right, need to bounce back. Get this one tonight. We get this one tonight. We're sitting pretty. All right, we don't. Season's over.
Well, you can either be sitting pretty or heading home. There's
basically,
really no in between.
Right. Exactly. I think you guys know. I think you guys know the difference. Okay, we either sit pretty or the season's over.
Don't lose.
Exactly, dude. Don't lose. Back after this.
WQAM broadcasting live from the Ed Moore Sawgrass
back. Always like when I can use my my catchphrases on this show and I can use them in real life.
What did you do?
Which one?
Well, I'm in a bit of a quibble right now with my kid's assistant principal. And
Going after the principal, dude.
You know me. I can massage words, Leroy. Right? I'm a wordsmith. Okay.
All right.
You guys have heard my work on an NBA broadcast before.
Hey,
I am a wordsmith, dude. I mean, some people, they sharpen iron like a blacksmith.
Yeah.
I'm a wordsmith.
Nice.
Okay. I have my hammer and anvil is with words. And that's what I am like. Okay.
Some would say at times you have blatant disregard for the English language.
Perhaps. I mean, most of the time I nail it though.
Well, that was that one time.
And he found other ways to contribute, even if it was getting into transition. Excuse me, easy for me to say. Get out there and get some.
So I'm in a little bit of a quibble with this guy because I feel like some of their rules are stupid, right? And he sent me an email telling me why I was wrong. But then, then it was weird. So I was driving down. I wasn't like looking at my email on my way down. And so I have 2 emails from the guy. And then his second email was basically kind of saying like, but this is why you're kind of right.
Oh.
And so I was like, so how do I respond to this? And so basically what I just hit him with on the email back was, so you agree with me?
Okay.
Oh, no. Wait, because I know that annoys the hell out of me.
The Tobinism.
I'm glad you agree. I just hit him with, I'm glad you agree with me. And then, I finished off my details there, but I don't know how that's going to go over with him, but it felt good.
No, it's going to go over like it does with me. No.
Oh, well, that's the way I read it. I read it that he agreed with me.
Of course you read it that way.
Oh, well.
You should have said, no, you would really got it if you would have said, oh, samesies.
If he has a retort, that's what I'm going to say back.
Samesies?
Yeah. I mean, like, we're quibbling. This is samesies.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and it's amazing because he's going to be sitting there going, I'd rather deal with his kids.
I'll tell you what, though, while we're hosing people down, who the hell was calling yesterday's game?
Who was on the call yesterday? They had
was it Tony Romo and Jim Nantz again?
No, it wasn't. It was Eduardo Perez was the analyst. Carl Ravitch at the game yesterday.
Carl Ravitch.
Carl Ravitch is a baseball. Now listen, he was basically, he might as well have been wearing a Phillies fanatic costume in the middle of it. But
I mean, look, yesterday there was not too much to cheer about if you're a Marlins fan, but there was a miraculous play from the newly center fielder Jazz Chisholm. Beautiful throw out. Obviously they scored that 1 run, but a beautiful throw. You guys saw that? He picked him off.
Oh, it was a great play. It was probably the play of the game for the Marlins.
It really was.
It saved him a run. It was a great play by Jazz. And a great tag by Fortes.
Yeah, absolutely. But unfortunately, it was
a real
ruined.
piss whistle.
Yeah, you know what? That was it was not a duck fart for sure.
No.
Or a can of corn, which I just learned about.
Can of corn is like, it's right
like
up there. Can of corn. Yeah.
Who makes these things up? Oyster Burns is crazy.
I think a can of corn is like an infield pop up, right?
Can of corn is just a routine fly ball.
Everyone knows that. Huh? Apparently, everyone knows that one. But yeah,
you know why? Because it goes down easy.
No, but
I
your body doesn't digest it.
Yeah, but it goes down easy.
Right. I don't know why our bodies.
Did we get anything out of corn?
Corn in, corn out. It don't break it down. Your body says we're not breaking this down.
Can you plant it again after? You know what? Let me not even ask those questions.
Anyway, so what did Carl Ravitch do that bothered you?
Tell me if this is Carl Ravitch that phony. Tell me if something's a little bit off about this call yesterday.
It's going up the middle. That's going to bring in Real Muto. Castellanos is coming home. Here's the throw. Chisholm throws him out at the plate.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
stop the tape.
Wait a minute. He
Stop the
Keith
tape.
Hernandez?
Let's hear it again.
I didn't notice that yesterday.
Chisholm throws him out at the plate.
What the hell are you doing, Carl?
I don't know. It's kind of
I don't know, dude.
This is one we may have to go into the booth for. I'm not sure. He may have said Chisholm, but he might have said if you can recall what Keith Hernandez once did when calling a Marlins Mets spring training game. This was
Jazz Chisholm.
This was Keith Hernandez.
I think you're giving this guy too much credit, if I had to be honest, because I know what Chisholm sounds like as opposed to just one more time here, Carl the phony.
Chisholm throws him out at the plate.
This is kind of like those sound tests that you do. Like, one time I hear Jism, one time I hear Chisholm. I mean, I kind of feel like in context I hear Jism, but now I'm thinking I hear Chisholm. I don't know. Do you
look, this is Keith Hernandez, which we all agreed was egregious and was incorrect. It was blatant. It was definitely blatant. There's no arguing that one. I'm going to play them side by side. You tell me.
Chaz Chisholm.
Chisholm throws him out at the plate.
It's close. It's close. I can't rule it out. I don't know if we have enough to overturn the call. I think you're right, but I think call stands on call Ravage, because that what we had from Keith Hernandez. You have the whole Keith Hernandez or just the short version? Because the whole Keith Hernandez, that's blatant illegal formation. Like that was blatant violation of Jazz Chisholm's. I'm now scared. Jazz Chisholm's Jazz Chisholm's name.
Got De La Cruz and Sanchez returning in the corner outfield positions. They can play all over. Chaz Chisholm is gonna start in center field.
Look at that, dude.
Chisholm throws him out at the plate.
I'm telling you. I am telling you. That was egregious. That was on purpose.
It would be nice if he put a little bit more the right emphasis on the right syllable. You know what I'm saying?
What was that?
Yeah, dude. If he would just get that right, that's all I'm saying.
Let's just call him Jazz from now on. Jazz. What a throw by Jazz.
I really need Jazz to go out there and hit a real rocket to make those Phillies fans, because he's gonna pimp the holy hell out of that home run.
God. He's gonna do the worm.
If he hits like Jazzy
makes, home.
Yeah, Jazz even makes his bunts look cool, his bunt attempts, even though I really disagreed with that yesterday.
Why are we having our cleanup guy bunt?
Yeah, I don't understand what he was. The first time, okay, you're just kind of seeing the whole pit. Like the whole, I think, process of that is the batter can see the ball all the way through, kind of see what they got. And one I think he thought was a ball. So I think he was trying to be like, hey, let me really make sure that you call this a strike, which the umpire did, and put him in a bad spot. So hopefully today he hits one to the bleeping moon and makes the Philly fanatics sad.
I got the Marlins today. How about that? That's my hot take. Marlins, they're going to win by 4 runs.
What time do they play?
First pitch today, Leroy.
Braxton Garrett on the mound.
Braxton.
I got faith in my
Mother
boy.
bleeping Garrett on the mound today. By the way, did you see I'll tell you, the Rays, everybody's killing them because of their attendance yesterday.
Ooh.
19,000. 8 o'clock first pitch again today, Leroy.
8:08.
19,000 for a playoff game?
For a playoff game, yeah.
That's bad. That's bad, right? Yeah.
Are they building a new stadium too?
I know. Yeah. I was surprised that I've never been.
People say that it sucks so much that they like it, which I thought was weird. Like it has certain things about it.
All I can remember is the ball getting hit up in the air and then everybody looking around.
Is 3 o'clock on a Wednesday? Is that or a Tuesday? Is that
appealing? Right. Is that appealing?
Yeah.
Who wants to go to a baseball game at 3 o'clock? I don't care if it's a playoff game.
If the Marlins play at 3 o'clock, I actually think you and I would head down. If the Marlins have a playoff game coming up at 3 o'clock, if they advance past the Braves, I'll do that. But most people, I think, got to go to work.
Right. Yeah.
Although St. Petersburg is full of the old.
True.
So they're probably doing what? Parcheesi and shuffleboard.
The old love matinee baseball.
Oh, dude. The old love some matinee.
I'll tell you
baseball.
what.
What's better to fall asleep in your Barker lounge than an old matinee baseball
I
game?
tell you what. I used to get my little score book, right? My little score book.
Yep.
Get a popcorn, a hot dog, and a beverage, and I go sit in them stands for 1 o'clock games all the time.
Kenny Lofton seats?
Yeah.
Oh, the old Kenny Lofton seats.
Underneath the thing, so if it rained, I was still good.
I'll tell you one thing I just need tonight. I need them to catch Trey Turner stealing. I was so annoyed by that. They were all over Trey Turner. Oh, 30 for 30. He's never been caught. And there's 2 more. And I'm like, oh.
Well, the other thing is that
got a bait.
I mean, if they're talking about Trey Turner, what the hell are they saying about Acuna, who's done something that's never been done?
Well, I know, but they were making such a big deal that he's never been. Oh, Trey Turner's never been. I want him to be caught now.
Yeah.
Now I
He
need
never
him.
been caught all year.
Hasn't been caught all year. They were like, oh, 30 for 30. And then like he did it twice. I'm like,
The stealing rules are different this year. Remember Juan Pierre was on the show with us and said if the rules were the same for him, he would have gotten 70 steals.
I tell you one thing, I love I did get the goosies with Juan Pierre's message yesterday on social media.
What'd he say?
Like, yeah, he's just like rooting on the fish, man. And I'm like, JP's like a lifer, dude. Like that guy needs to be. We need more Juan Pierre in our life. I don't know what that means, but we need more Juan Pierre in our life. He's just a decent man who loves baseball more than anybody.
Yeah.
And this guy's like out there. He's been since he's like basically retired, has gone to Jupiter every year to help guys. I just need more Juan Pierre in my life.
Yep. Don't we all? We all need more JP. We're cool, so I can say that. JP.
Everybody calls him that.
Nah, just me.
Take a break. Back after this.
But in Leroy,
Welcome back to the Tobin and Leroy show. Show pony somewhere. Probably talking to Glenn.
We got to do college games this week.
Oh, yeah. We're adding that to the list. I'm ready.
Well, you know why?
Yeah.
Because bye weeks start.
Okay. NFL? Yeah, because college bye week started last week, at least. Yeah.
No, college bye weeks are throughout the season.
Very strange. With
There's no set, like this division or this conference or no. You get bye weeks. You get bye weeks during the course of. Sometimes some teams get a couple.
Yeah.
But Cleveland's not playing this week. So
yeah, that's the first bye weeks are. I don't even know when the Dolphins bye week is, but that always hurts, man. It always hurts when you go into a week knowing that you have to wait 2 weeks to see your team.
Right.
And it sucks when it's like they play like a Thursday game and then they have a bye week. It feels like forever, to be honest. But we have
But I don't think they really do that. I think they go, they're not going to give you a week off.
I see the Dolphins bye week happens after the Chiefs game, which is good. We get a chance to go to Germany, which is, again, bizarre that game's in Germany, and then have
it is really weird it's in Germany.
It's the best game. Why the hell would we do that?
Did you guys do you have the sound that I sent you, Marcos?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Did you see this, Leroy? This guy. So this was going around Finn's Twitter, right, on NFL Network, and this guy Kyle Brandt, he's on their show Good Morning Football, right? Well, listen to his reaction to the Miami Dolphins losing to the Buffalo Bills. He's a psycho.
Here's what I like about this game. I enjoy personally in life when we are told that something is the next big thing and it just blows up and crumbles in front of you. Remember those idiots who were telling us we're going to wear the Google Glass as we're walking around? Remember that? Remember ESPN, the phone? I remember Kyle Pitts? All these things, they're going to change the world. No, they ain't. No, you're not revolutionizing the sport. I'm not surprised the Bills have 48 points. The number here is operative is the 20 in Miami. And without Jordan Poyer and with Trey White getting hurt, you're not the next biggest thing. You're gonna be great. I like Miami. They'll be in the thing. 20 points, an absolute blowout. You weren't even competitive in the second half. So don't tell us you're the best thing since sliced bread. You're the future of the sport. You got a nice offense. You did a no-look pass. I get it. I've seen high school kids do that. It's really cool. You have motion. Wow. Everybody has motion. Don't tell me you're changing the sport. You're a good team. You got smashed. Next time, don't wear the emoji T-shirts.
I mean,
smashed.
What the hell?
It seemed like he had that saved.
That boy is a hater.
He is a
hater if I've ever heard one.
Kyle Brandt, you know what you are, dude? You're just an A1 hater.
Here.
What's his deal?
Here.
Google Lens?
What? The last time we had conversations about offense like this was with the greatest show on turf. And basically, the uniqueness of that offense was they never ran sight adjust. Right? So they would just ask their quarterback, hold it a little bit longer. Somebody will get open because there's a free guy. But that free guy coming to hit the quarterback. So that's how that worked. And they were, they didn't care about interceptions. They just wanted to chuck it all over the place. And they had Marshall Faulk, and it was awesome. But they didn't go undefeated. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, teams that are close to being undefeated and don't go undefeated usually lose a very ugly game.
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. Like, first of all, the Dolphins haven't been crowing about this where they're like, we're the greatest thing. They've been saying nonstop, it's not that impressive to be 3-0. But as a person who wishes us all a good morning with football, as Kyle Brandt does, you're telling me you weren't having fun watching the Miami Dolphins? I'm just confused by this. All right, so you're enjoying Daniel Jones chucking up 3 points every single week? Or
Daniel Jones, they average 11 points a game.
Joe Burrow, who's got a passer rating that's next to Zach Wilson and Daniel Jones? This is something you have an issue with, that the Miami Dolphins are scoring willy-nilly all over the place, and you were bothered by this? I just find it's weird that he was harboring all this ill will. He's like, I'm telling you, the Dolphins, it's gonna come. It's gonna come to an end. It's gonna come. This is just like Google Glass, huh?
What? Google somewhere like
What
the hell?
Goggles.
What is he talking?
Google goggles.
Did you ever have one of those? With
No,
a little,
why would I have it?
I don't know.
Like, you know what? And maybe it will become. This is the same guy who's like, what? Phones, iPhones? No way. You need a phone with a cord.
Yes, sometimes, but you want to know something?
Kyle.
Yeah, sometimes the phone does work out. Like the iPhone's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Well, except for you, Frog Boy, who keeps ruining our group chat.
By the way, iPhones finally made it to the Type-C charger, guys. Welcome to 2014, iPhones.
All I can think is that you have made our group chat green, and I think that's just a comfort of your amphibianness.
Can I just tell you, it sucks.
The time you've
It
been
sucks
on.
because Marcos will send a text. Hey, check this out. There's a little.
We can't look. Yeah, it'd be great if we were
Wow.
with this year. I got to send it to Leroy separately, or he won't look, and that's because of you.
Hurts.
You are Kyle Brandt.
This is a new level of discrimination. I am not Kyle Brandt. I will never be Kyle Brandt. That guy's a hater.
Oh, you know, this Dolphins team. I don't like having fun. I don't like having fun. You guys like having fun?
And have you not been entertained? Is record setting not enough for you, dude?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Kyle Brandt was sitting at his television with 70 points on the Broncos head. He goes, nah, not that great. It's not that great. Oh, new look. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get this straight, dude. I just want to be clear. You weren't entertained by the no look pass?
Sick of this guy.
What is
high
what
school
is this?
kids
You know what
do
it reminds me of? It reminds me of Charles Barkley telling everybody the Warriors weren't going to win championships. He goes, not going to work. You're not going to tell me this is going to take. Meanwhile, like later, everybody's just shooting threes willy nilly, all the way to championships. Everybody.
Now they're shooting them from half court.
No, it's gonna work, Kyle. It's gonna work. You know, hey, and I know you're a Buffalo guy, and you do your little show with Josh Allen, and congratulations, you did a fantastic job of smooching his ass nationally. He deserves it. He kicked the Dolphins' ass. But to tell me that you've been sitting here wishing on the downfall of the Dolphins because people think they're having too much fun is crazy behavior. It's the behavior of a moron.
Yep. Or a blind man.
Oh, everybody's having so much fun with their Dolphins. They're so fast. Yeah, we are, actually. Have you seen Dolphins offense for the last 20 years? Not great.
Also, I like how he throws in there. They'll be in the thing.
What's the thing? And by the way, taking a shot at Kyle Pitts, you didn't deserve that, Kyle.
Yeah, I was
right. He got hit by a stray. Wasn't even the topic of discussion. He just threw it at Kyle Pitts.
You didn't deserve that, Kyle.
These self-driving cars, they'll never be a thing. Shut up, Kyle.
Dude, can I tell you? I'm terrified by this.
Self-driving cars?
Yes.
Why?
Because if you know, some of the Teslas, they have people driving and the guy's drinking coffee and looking at a paper or something. And I'm like, I don't like that.
I don't like the fact that he has a Tesla, but he still has a newspaper. So pick which one you're going to be, dude.
Dade South says, just Google image search Kyle Brandt draft. He's wearing Zubas, eating a buffalo wing. Of course he hates the Dolphins.
Wow.
Just don't understand. Like, okay, but you're supposed to be wishing everybody a good morning of football. And everybody was having fun watching the Dolphins. And you're sitting here like, glad it's over. No more fun with the Dolphins.
After week 4.
After week 4. Great. Glad that fad is over. What, you guys liked watching them put up 70 points? Not old Kyle Brandt. I love my 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Buffalo.
Wow, I'm looking at. Oh, you know what? This absolutely makes sense. Of course, this makes sense. I'm looking at his list, and I think this is one of the lists that you brought up. He has. This is disgusting. He has QB tiers.
Oh, I remember this. He had the QB tiers list.
This guy is a
he had
joke.
like 2 at the bottom.
6th out of 7th.
What?
You know who's in tier 4?
Who was in tier 4?
Russell Wilson.
What?
How?
That bum?
This guy's a hater.
I remember that. He had the stupid tiers. He had the
has
AFC QB tiers. Didn't he put him in the same tier as Mac Jones?
Yeah, Mac Jones, Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, okay,
Come on, dude. Whose man's is
Get
this?
the hell out of here,
Dead
dude.
to me.
Enough of him already, Kyle Brandt.
This is disgusting.
Oh, by the way, I got an answer for your question.
Which one?
What was the earliest every team was
I
had
know.
a loss?
Let me guess. Yeah, Zach Gelb.
No.
Oh, who just?
I did it myself.
Oh,
wow.
Usually when you want sports credibility, you go to Gelby.
Week 4.
Week 4 is the earliest
that there were no undefeated teams in the NFL.
Okay, so interesting. Okay.
I was just curious, like there's 2, and it just seemed kind of low, right? Because usually you get to week 5 and 6 and you still have 2 undefeated teams playing against each other. I tell you what, I have my hit later, and I'm curious because when I did my podcast last night, we have one guy he was a special teams guy, and he would say, "Man, if I was hurt, I had to play because I didn't want to lose my job." I said, "Yeah, because you were a special teamer, right?" I'm like, I don't want to.
What was he ripping Deshaun Watson?
No, right? He's ripping Deshaun Watson for not playing.
Well,
and but here's the deal. I don't think people understand this. Just because you're cleared doesn't mean you're healthy, right? So for a coach to come out and say the doctors cleared him, that don't mean he's well enough to play, because guess what? Would you want Deshaun Watson out there playing like Joe Burrow?
No.
Right.
Remember when Baker Mayfield played with a bum shoulder?
Right. And they ripped him, but he's tough. He can't throw worth a lick, but he's tough. Like, so, no. And it's a weird thing because I always have flashbacks to Jay Cutler, right? When he hurt his knee and he was on the side pedaling the bike.
Yep.
And they were just blasting him on TV. The fans were booing him, and the dude had a torn ligament.
Right.
And so, like, we can't get into the business of telling people how much they hurt, when they should play, or whatever, because everybody's different. But man.
Right, man. Kyle Brandt.
Yeah.
Calm down, dude.
Hater.
An A1 hater. Just a hater. Oh, I didn't like the Dolphins scoring all these points and thinking they were revolutionizing football.
But who said? Here's the other thing. When we put that on the team,
right,
then we can't just turn around and do what Kyle Brandt did. Right?
It wasn't on the team. The team
but,
did not
no,
do
but
any of that.
I'm saying the team is not doing it. It's people talking about the team. It's like how we feel right today about Carl Ravitch and the Phillies, right?
Oh my God!
So if they lose the next 2, we're gonna be Kyle Brandt.
Doesn't it just always feel like we're not welcome to the party? Everyone's got a problem with Miami. The Marlins, they don't even want to talk about us. The Dolphins, best thing in the sport. Nah, you guys are too fun. Miami Heat, always going to be overlooked. The Panthers, why do you guys even have hockey in the Everglades? It's weird. The Canes, too flamboyant. Why do you guys have glow-in-the-dark jerseys this week? Which, by the way, they look really cool. I can't wait to see
those. They got glow-in-the-dark?
Have you seen them?
Yeah.
They look cool. It's a blackout this week, dude. Oh, rambling.
You got a picture?
I'll get you a picture.
Oh wait, so are they gonna do the intro in the dark?
It's gonna be a rave.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Does anybody look less rave than Mario Cristobal?
Wouldn't it be something if they give him the mic and he's like,
yeah.
Now you know who does look like they'd like a rave? Coach Feld.
Oh,
Coach
yeah.
Feld was like, he paints his mustache green and orange, but you just see it like.
Damn, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fired.
I'm waiting for the picture.
I'm gonna get you a picture. We gotta take a break.
Text WQA
It's our Tua. It's our Tua. It's our Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Tonga Valoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Can go to hell. Tua Tagovailoa. Dolphins quarterback.
Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of food.
Two of the program is Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. Taking you up until 2 o'clock here. Let's get to some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto
We know trucks.
all right, dude. So, hey, JV, did you get the pictures of the Canes uniforms? If you guys haven't seen them and you guys are watching on YouTube and Twitch, they look cool.
I didn't know they glowed.
Yeah, dude. Look at that.
Woo, woo. So now they're gonna be dressed like the dude in the stands.
Yeah. Oh, I found out the story about that guy, by the way.
His brother.
Yeah. So he's not just some weirdo who thinks he's trying to relive the days. He's actually a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's actually doing something really sweet for his family, and maybe we shouldn't make fun of people.
Absolutely.
You jerk, frog boy.
No, okay, it wasn't. I didn't say that. I was. Yeah, these uniforms are sick.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say anything about you, Flyler Van Dyke.
Should have seen what Macho Marlins man did to me yesterday, dude.
What happened?
He was just aggressive. I had to take a moment for myself after the onslaught.
No, those look really cool. Can you bring them up again, J-Fig? I like the vibes of it. I like first of all, it's great for a blackout.
Yeah,
you know, they look cool. I don't know if they actually glow, if that's just the lighting, but it's pretty badass. By the way, Cam Kitchens is going to play, which is really great.
That is really the best part.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was a scary moment a couple games back. So good to hear that Cam is going to be.
So he actually got 3 weeks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with the bye week.
Yeah.
Little extra time with that night game too.
By the way, giving you a chance to win a photo op.
Now? What are you doing, dude?
This is a little extra time.
A little extra time because it's night. It ain't an ankle. Like what?
-1.
If you
-1.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did you play sports in high school?
High school.
He didn't, but he's got a great bit now on Instagram where he's the overzealous bathroom attendant. You guys should go check that out.
Pretty good, right?
Where can they find that, Marcos?
You can find it on Instagram. I even put it on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, even X, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's a bathroom attendant that's working.
Dude, I hate
Give people your handle, Kermit.
Oh yeah, Art God Savvy.
Hey, it's the worst because, like, listen, I want to take a little leak. I want to go wash my hands. Soon as I come out of the stall, dude throws a towel at me. Like, that's a contract.
I'm gonna tell you something. That guy could cover
the towel. You under contract.
Let me tell you something. That bathroom attendant can cover Stephon Diggs better than the Dolphins because he ain't like
I'm telling you, dude.
He is not. I actually avoid using the bathroom at the club on the weekends, just because I have to go to Copper Blues and I have to see the same guy, and I'm gonna give him money every time.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to. I have to.
Of course.
I even asked for his cash app.
Oh, that's right. Because at the Improv, you guys don't have your own bathroom, right?
You have to share it.
You have to share it with Copper Blues. I remember that. Dude. And he was there. And by the way, he's like when we went there with your baby shower. What was it? Baby shower was at like noon.
Oh yeah, which is prime Copper Blues time.
That dude was like, he goes, woo-hoo, about to get a bunch of people here with too many mimosas.
Yeah, man.
He was cleaning up. Right now, I want to let you guys know we're giving you a chance to win a photo op with Raheem Mostert and an autograph. It's courtesy of Hollywood Collectibles. For your chance to win, text the word touchdown to 20357. That's touchdown to 20357. And you can win. If you don't win, you can meet Raheem at Hollywood Collectibles on Sterling Road in Dania Beach on October 14th. There will be photo ops and autographs. Tickets are on sale now at HollywoodCollectibles.com. Speaking of which, did you guys know that there's somebody still doing the BCS?
Huh?
Apparently the BCS computer's still around.
What?
Doesn't mean anything, but they're apparently doing it.
Yeah.
And this thing, it's on something called McCubed.net. McCubed.net. They have, I guess, plugged in your BCS formula, and number one ranked team in the country.
Ooh.
Miami Hurricanes.
Wow.
How about that, dude?
That's right. That is right.
Number one from McCubed.
BCS.
You can't spell McCubed without the U.
Whoa. Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
That's true.
See? Yep.
What?
Oh, look who's salty. Old Michigan Wolverine.
Here it goes.
Who have you guys beaten?
Wait. I'm not even complaining about that.
Michigan was 6, by the way.
I'm not even complaining about that.
I can see you look.
But there's been teams that are undefeated that beat higher ranked teams.
What? Name them.
Texas.
Texas is 2nd.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Look at the schedule. Texas played a much more difficult schedule than Miami. I'm just saying.
I mean, the Canes have been thumping teams, dude. You know what the Canes have been doing? They're taking teams to the
Where's
woodshed.
Ohio State?
5th above Michigan, who's 6th. Penn State's 4th. Washington State is 3rd.
Wow, no Oregon, huh?
Oregon,
no Oregon, no
11th.
USC.
USC's 15th. Cupcakes.
15th.
Cupcakes.
I was about to say, who is Texas playing?
Wait. Whoa. And Miami hasn't played Cupcakes?
What?
Beat Texas A&M. Beat them down.
Look
dude.
at that.
Beat them down.
They're not even ranked.
Doesn't matter. Beat them down.
But
And they were ranked at the time. At the time, they were ranked.
Yeah.
You can't take away rankings.
It's true.
Right, but okay, but look at what I'm just listen, and this is not even a Michigan thing. I'm just saying, look at who Texas beat and look at who Miami beat.
I mean, Miami beat Miami.
Oh, you're your own biggest enemy.
You beat the lineage of Blaine Gabbert's little brother.
Yeah.
That kid's got a pedigree. Not a good one, but he has a pedigree.
You won't even call him his
That's
name.
not how it works. You don't get pedigree from your brother. You get pedigree from your father, you idiot. My God.
-1.
What are you? And you're a horseman. You should know that.
Is that a horse thing?
Yes.
Wow.
He's like
More of a headless horseman.
I almost cussed. I'm like, this is the dumbest crap you have said in a long time. I'm not gonna say ever because you've said some whoppers. But this,
dude, the Canes are mauling teams, though. They are. You can't deny that.
They're 4-0. Go over their schedule.
The Canes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, week 1. I mean, gave Miami of Ohio the work, dude. 38-3.
Come on.
38-3, dude.
Wasn't close.
Okay. Next week, Texas A&M.
Beat them 48-33.
It's almost a 50.
Okay. Next week.
Bethune-Cookman.
Next week.
Showed mercy. Showed mercy.
Next week.
Temple.
Come on.
41-7.
Now pull up Texas schedule.
41 to.
And this is just the only one. This is the only one I can think of right off the top of my head.
Texas is 5-0 right now.
And who have they played? Let's go over the schedule.
Okay. Rice.
Okay.
Cupcake.
37-10. Alabama. Good win.
Overrated.
We'd all agree.
Overrated.
Good. But Alabama, let's just be real about it.
No, you can't do it. You have to do exactly what you did with the Canes.
34-24.
You have to do exactly what you did.
Wow.
Wait. They beat Alabama in Alabama.
Yeah, fair.
Squeaked one by, to be honest.
Fair. But we won in the vaunted. You saw that atmosphere yesterday in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
The Canes won there in Philadelphia.
Against Temple?
Yeah, dude. Those Owls fans, dude. Woo. I mean, they don't play.
Yep.
Wyoming.
Marcos, we did not need you to make an actual owl noise. You idiot. like, this is when DJ Khaled goes too far.
Yeah.
Like, who?
Oh, a little far, actually. As I said
it. Only thing was missing after that is, who? Another
Texas beat Wyoming.
Oh, look at that. Wyoming. Do they even have a football team?
That's where Josh Allen played.
-1. Wait a minute.
Never heard of it.
You see how he just kind of accepted that fate? Huh.
What's that?
After I just saw him run up and down.
You know what that sounded like? That's exactly what my wife did when I went to the emergency room and told her I had a broken leg. She went, huh.
You did not do the research?
Texas has beat Baylor.
Yeah, they were ranked.
Oh, when have they been relevant though?
Baylor, come on, man.
Robert
Baylor.
Griffin.
Baylor's 1-3.
Oh,
They
look
were
at
ranked,
that.
though.
Well, incorrectly.
Yeah.
And Kansas, who is ranked.
Right. So you got 3 ranked teams.
No.
They beat 3 ranked teams, dude.
No.
Why not?
Because they aren't ranked. They're taking on they got Oklahoma this week.
No, who's not ranked?
Baylor was not ranked, to my knowledge.
They beat Kansas,
Kansas is ranked.
Alabama.
Yes.
Okay, and now they play
Nobody respects Kansas as a football school.
Wait, that's not the point.
What do you mean,
The
dude?
point is
That's
they
not
beat
the way.
2. It's only week 5. They got 5 wins. They beat 2 ranked teams. And the only thing you have is you will beat a team who's not ranked now.
Listen, you're blaming me. Computer said this, not me. It's not like there's emotion with this. McCubed.
Yeah.
What?
McFuddy McDuddy. Like he already fluffing the numbers.
We used to determine
Wait,
this.
where's he from?
I don't know.
Where's he from? It
I don't
better not say graduate of the University of Miami.
I don't think McCubed is a person. It's a computer.
Yeah, it's not like McLovin. It's a computer.
McKicken.
Then who put it on Twitter? The computer can put it on Twitter itself.
Something called college football memes.
Memes.
Yeah.
Memes.
And where is that from?
It doesn't have a location. It's just I don't know. It doesn't have any Canes logo on their website.
Okay.
Dude, there's nothing biased about this. It's science.
How many followers do they have? Oh, 7,000 followers. It's pretty good.
Dade South says the old love to dismiss computers. I think you're being dismissive of McCube.
I'm not being dismissive. But if I have just actual knowledge of one team playing a better schedule than the team they have number 1, me bringing it up is just asking the question.
Okay, but
how
they're
is
close.
that? Huh?
Well, I mean, like, okay, would you? Well, let's just say they were second. I'll put Texas above the Canes on McCubed. But like, okay, see if the Canes were second, they're saying the Canes are up there.
All right.
They've been drubbing fools, and you're being.
You're right, fools.
No, they're drubbing everybody. I mean, look, they're.
Hold on, wait. Who did they play? Georgia Tech this week.
Yes.
And then who do they play after Georgia
North Carolina? They go to North Carolina.
Talk to me after that.
That's not fair, dude.
No,
really? No. Hold
really? Because guess what? Guess what?
With what
Michigan is number 2, and I say don't bother me till they get to Penn State.
Okay.
I say that.
That's fine. That's fine. But we're not in the same place as Michigan right now. Michigan's been successful. They've been getting to the playoff. You said coming into this year, just take this stuff week by week. Okay.
Yes,
and that's what we've been doing. I have a neutral computer I've never heard of.
Not. It's your brother-in-law. Stop it.
No. I'm telling you right now,
Wait a
they're
minute.
saying the Canes may be better than we think.
Hold on. I'm going to ask you this question, and you better answer it, and not no funny business, right? If this was any other team that they put number 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
We would be talking about this in a different way. We would.
Hard to say. See, hard to say. The reason it caught my attention, obviously, was because the Canes are number 1.
You know what?
It's good execution.
No, it's execution of what?
Of the hard to say. Like you knew he was going to deliver it there. Put him in the crunch time moments. He delivered. Hard to say.
Appreciate it.
It's like, oh, here comes the slider.
Here it comes.
Here
Here comes the so you agree with me. And perfect execution.
But it's like, you
Nailed
know,
the
it's not
landing.
it's not fair though, because like you have these preseason rankings. Canes weren't preseasonly ranked, so you have more catching up to do. But the computers take all that out. You know?
Yeah, but when everybody lost, they should just keep moving up.
Well, the computers decided they deserve to be up higher faster.
So you're telling me right now, okay, and I'm gonna ask this question. Okay. Forget us talking about North Carolina.
Yeah.
You think Miami's better than Georgia? You think Miami's better than Texas? I'm not even gonna throw Michigan in it. Because I don't know what Michigan is.
I can't say they're not better. I can't say they're not better. Haven't
Georgia
lost.
just won the last 2 national championships.
Past is the past. I mean, do I bring up 01? No, it's the past.
It was last year. It wasn't 23 years
Right.
ago.
It was in the past. Correct. You're right. I think we should put it behind us.
Trying to move on, Leroy.
Yeah, we take this week by week.
Marcos, stop. You making it worse. I'm already hot dealing with this buffoon, and then you're over there side noting and
Don't lash out at Mario Chris Toadball.
We made it to the
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. And welcome on back. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. I won the email showdown, by the way, everybody.
Ooh.
Because I'm a wordsmith.
Nice.
Just to let you know. Football season is here, and so is our Dave & Buster's gift card giveaway. We got your chance to win a $250 gift card to Dave & Buster's in Hollywood to watch college football, the NFL, and more. Just go online to WQM's contest page and submit your entry. If you win, you can go to Dave & Buster's in Hollywood with your gift card. Spend the day watching your favorite team. All on us, Dave & Buster's. Eat, drink, play, watch sports at Dave & Buster's in Hollywood. Could use like a Dave & Buster's appetizer like right now.
Ooh,
you know, some kind of dip. You know, some
That's
kind
like
of
a perfect
wing,
combination, dude.
something like that
Food,
right now, dude.
games, sports on a big TV.
Yeah, I'm
Love
doing
it.
that tonight, man. I got because yesterday I didn't get to really snack while I watched the baseball game. I think I'm gonna get some baseball snacks while watching the game tonight.
Yeah,
can I get from Skip Schumaker? This was Skip Schumaker and the Marlins in a must-win tonight. They're down 1-0 in the wild card round. It's 2 out of 3, so it doesn't get more don't lose than this.
I think they know what's at stake. They know what tomorrow means, and we're going to do the same thing we've always done: is go in, game plan, and try to win. And beat Nola tomorrow. That's what we have always done, and I don't think that's going to change tomorrow.
I think that they can get this thing done. Look, they've been through a lot of adversity all year. They have dealt with so many injuries. They have dealt with a lot of key injuries: Soler, oblique, Arise, ankle. Sandy with his forearm, Yuri with his limit, Jazz being out all that time. They have been able to weather the storm and get through some tough situations. They were in a hell of a playoff battle to get to this point. They had to deal with Mets shenanigans. You're not gonna tell me a bunch of cheesesteak stained, jerseys out there are gonna rattle this team. Maybe we had to get your feet wet in the atmosphere for that first time. But let me tell you something right now. All you got to do is get tonight.
Yep.
You get tonight, dude. And let me tell you something. Those idiots, all the pressure goes on them. All of it. Because they're sitting here talking about we're going to get back to the World Series. All you got to do is get tonight. And Braxton Garrett, he's good enough to get you there. These bats, they're good enough to get you there. Aaron Nola, dude.
Oh.
More like no luck. You're going to have no luck against the fish tonight. That's what you need to have the mentality of. Get in there. You bomb this dude away. Every meatball that he lobs up there, I don't care if it takes a piss whistle, a rocket, a moonshot, or a duck fart.
Ugh.
We'll take them all.
I don't like that last one.
But they all mean first blood's first blood.
Yep.
Marcos.
Yep.
First blood's first blood. That's all we got to get.
First blood from a duck fart?
Yeah, dude. Duck blood.
Ugh.
And while that may sound like some kind of witchcraft,
yeah,
all I'm saying is they just got to get tonight. They just got to get tonight. They
That's
get tonight. All of a sudden, you got that playoff win under your belt.
Yep.
And then all the
this is nothing new to us, dude. This is nothing new.
Nothing new.
What did Tommy Hunt say? We set a record this season with the most wins after trailing through the 7th inning. 6-0. I think that's what he said.
They almost had it yesterday.
Yep.
They almost started putting it together. Came up just short. All they need is to get this one tonight. And let me tell you something. It's tight cheek day for Philadelphia the next day. All right. Those cheeks are coming in tight. They might be relaxed tonight. They don't got to win tonight. It's a must win for the fish. But if the fish can take advantage of a little bit of a looser team, a team that maybe doesn't think they're there to TCB, you jump on this Aaron Nola. You get a big moon blast from Berger or Bell. Because Josh Bell's greater than the Liberty Bell. Let's be honest.
Oh, my God. What has the Liberty Bell done for us?
What do you want to see the Liberty Bell for?
It's got a crack in it.
Yeah, it's broken.
Stupid.
So you get this one tonight. You put all the tight cheeks in those Phillies fans. That's what happens. Just takes one. Just takes one. All right? The feet are wet. It's time for these ducks to swim and hit some duck farts and moon blasts and piss whistles.
It's like we're speaking in code.
Yep. And by the way, Carl Ravitch,
yeah,
you better get Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, dude.
Tonight, you better get it right.
They give him 2 games. He's calling this game too. We can't switch it
I'd
up?
assume so. It's not. Yeah.
Oh,
I think,
my God.
I don't think we're switching it up tonight. I don't think that unless it was just such an embarrassing homer performance from him that they're like, you know what, Carl, that's enough.
Where's
but I
Kevin
doubt it.
Harlan? Can Kevin Harlan call our games?
Oh, man,
Every single
I don't think
game.
that's like the only sport I don't think he does call. I don't think Kevin Harlan does call baseball.
Wow.
The electric Jazz Chisholm.
He would never get it wrong.
He would never get it wrong, dude.
So good.
Love Kevin Harlan. Is he on the call this weekend?
It's a good question. I mean, the last time he was on the call, they took him off, so I can't even trust him. Can't even trust
I got to find out who's on the call for the Dolphins this weekend. I know it's not Tony Romo. Thank God.
Because, he follows the Bills.
Oh, Jim, chip, cheerio. We're over here in London.
Chip, cheerio.
Take a break. Back up to this. Riptide tickets for our ultimate music festival, Riptide on Fort Lauderdale Beach, December 2nd and 3rd are now on sale. And part of the lineup has been released with more to come. So far, the Black Keys, Jelly Roll, only touch the guy when I need a fur.
What was that last word?
All
right.
Pretty
good.
He's going to be there. Silver Sun pickups, bleachers, and more. Be on the first to purchase tickets. Visit riptidemusicfestival.com now or WQAM.com. The Riptide Music Festival is powered by Ford.
Are you bringing anybody on stage this year?
They don't ask me to do that stuff, even though I'm great at a cheap pop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you had to bring out someone, who would it be?
I mean, I'd like to bring out Jelly Roll. They're not going to have me do the headliner, though. You know,
He's
that's
so
probably going to
good.
go to like Ashley O or somebody who deserves it.
You don't
You know,
think
she, by the way, you know, she called me up in the kitchen the other day and she's like, hey, I told you were talking too much smack about the Dolphins. And I was trying to explain to her, I'm like, hey, what do you want me to do? I'm here. I got to talk about the. Everybody blames you.
Okay.
You know, everybody's like, you know, you're a real jinx. I'm like, what are we supposed to do? Just ignore what the Dolphins are doing? You want me to be like, I'm not going to humble myself because the likes of Kyle Brandt, who's going to be like, oh, you guys thought it was the best thing ever. Yeah, actually, we did, Kyle. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry that anybody dared to say that something was better than your beloved Josh Allen. So sorry. You know, Josh Allen didn't even like Josh Allen after week 1.
True.
He's sitting there sulking like a big baby.
He was.
Ooh.
Sulking is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, he was sulking. And so sorry that the Dolphin fan was having a little bit of fun. Yeah. My bad. So now he gets to just be dismissive guy after the Dolphins. I saw Jeff Saturday on TV. He said the Dolphins are going to drop a 50 burger on the Giants.
Ooh,
I don't think he's wrong.
Little bounce back game, huh? 50 points.
It's a little bounce. It's not even a bounce. It's a bounce back. It's a get right.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it a slump buster because I don't declare this a
not
slump.
even a slump. No, it's just one bad game.
It was just a little hiccup, you know? And you want to do what you do when you have hiccups?
What's that? Hold your breath?
Does that work?
I don't know, actually.
I've always felt like the best way to actually get rid of hiccups, because one time I had a really nasty case of hiccups before I had to get on the air.
Oh, damn. That would be rough.
Yeah, it's a rough one, dude. It was a rough one.
So what is the best way to...
Small sips of water I've found to be the most effective. Most effective. I don't believe in the scaring nonsense. I think that's garbage.
Dumb. Yeah,
you
that's
know?
really stupid. I'm not really a fan of jump scares in general, so maybe that's why I'm against that, but I don't think it works. I do think the holding breath thing works, because once I wake up from passing out, no more hiccups. Okay.
I was just confused by something for a second. But yeah, I'm with you.
I thought you were holding
No,
your
I don't
breath.
think the jump scare. I don't know if it works, dude. I'm not sure.
Nah, not a fan of it, dude. Not a fan of it.
Yeah, it's
small sips though. I feel like I don't understand what is hiccups.
the Dolphins are going to fix this quick as a hiccup. I'll tell you that much. That's what they're going to do.
That was a hiccup.
All right,
against
because
Buffalo.
if I know one thing about Vic Fangio,
Yeah.
all right, he's going to get this fixed. He better get it fixed.
I mean, he has
because
no
if he
choice.
doesn't,
Yeah.
we got problems.
Are you? I mean, you said that he's not on notice yet, but he's in a don't lose situation. Like, even if the Dolphins win, what if the Giants put up
he's
40 points?
He's not on notice because you can't be on notice at 3-1. It's ridiculous. But he is very much in the case of, hey, Vic, fix it, dude.
Whoa,
fix it. That's where he's at right now. I don't know what you want to call that.
Yeah.
But what I would tell Vic Fangio, just politely,
yeah,
if we could just be reasonable about this, is that
seem
fix it, dude.
Okay.
Go out there and get this fixed, because I'm going to tell you something right now, Vic. If Danny Dimes does anything that resembles good football,
yeah,
we're going to have a talk.
Didn't you call him Victor, though? Didn't you say that he was just Victor at the moment?
People don't think I should call him Fangs right now.
Wow.
They don't think that he's deserving of that. And I got to be honest, I don't disagree with that. I think that he's either Coach Fangio or he's Victor.
Wow.
Whatever you want to go with. Maybe you want to give him the respectful term. Maybe you want to give him the title. I don't know. But yeah, it's not been good. It's not been, we can't be in a position right now where you have dropped all this dough on this defense. And we're sitting here, and I got guys not knowing how to tackle every single week. And I know this isn't Pop Warner, but like whatever these mistakes are or whatever you're telling your guys to go for, it ain't cutting it. And every team has got the feeling that they can go in here and gut the Dolphins. I'm sure Kader Kohu's going to need a big bounce back performance because that was embarrassing what happened to him. I got the faith that he's going to do that because I don't remember many games where Kader had looked that overwhelmed by one single guy. Why were they so stubborn and they didn't put Xavier Howard on him? I don't know. I get it. You want to stick to your system, but I think task at hand at certain times, and you have to take the task that is at hand. And it felt like to me the task was right there in front of Vic Fangio, and he slapped it away. And I can't have that. When look, the old are set in their ways.
Yep.
I don't know what to tell you. The old are set in their ways, and I get it. But every once in a while, an old dog needs to learn a new trick or be willing to go to another trick that they once knew. And for me, Vic Fangio basically saw that his tricks weren't working and like an old dog just took a nap on the bed.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And I can't have that. You need to be able to get things right because, look, I get it. The Dolphins are in a bit of we heard from the curmudgeons like Kyle Brandt, who apparently hates fun.
Hater.
Like if Kyle Brandt, if you were to have a birthday party and sing happy birthday to him, you go, no thanks. No thanks, dude. Don't want it. Oh, now you think this day is any different than any other day? He's a birthday hater. He's a fun hater. Okay. If you made a balloon animal for Kyle Brandt, he'd probably pop it.
Candles are a fire hazard.
Seems like the type of guy that likes to have, vegetable ice cream, probably is gluten-free. If I had to guess, that's just how Kyle Brandt goes through his life.
Yeah.
Has that vein popping out of his neck. Looks like a great time at parties. I don't know. It seems like a hoot,
hater.
Yeah, whatever. But it's just he loves his 3 yards of a cloud of dust. He misses the days of, he misses the days of the wishbone. I don't know. I don't understand that because I'm watching a lot of bad football all over the league. The Dolphins aren't one of those teams. They're a delight to watch.
I know he's a hater.
But and I'll give you your point here in a minute, Marcos. But you watch the Dolphins, and the thing that's funny about his point, he goes, well, it's not even the fact that they gave up 48.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay, good. He's like, it's that they gave up 20. It's that they only scored 20. And I'm like, I don't okay. You don't think the defense, that's
exactly.
That's not the story to you. That's not. Okay.
That's ridiculous, dude. That was the part where I was like, okay, you had an opportunity to attack a defense that clearly gave up 48 points and was outmatched, or an offense that was just playing catch up the whole time and still managed to put up 20 points somehow. And you chose to go after clearly the better unit and just ignore the fact that the defense has been borderline abysmal, dude. We're in the bottom half of a lot of statistics.
Yeah, it's been bad. And I think that, I was under the impression last year because Josh Boyer, got to keep the job. Basically, here's why Josh Boyer got to keep the job. They wanted to have all of Mike McDaniel's energy being put into fix Tua. I don't think it was a bad strategy. I think that that's probably what you should have done with a rookie head coach who was going to call plays for the first time, who had a huge reclamation project, and you had Josh Boyer do the best he could, which was not very good. And, he was kind of looked upon as like this holdover from Brian Flores that didn't have the power the year before. And so it was his chance to really, really shine. Okay, whatever you think of that. Then, as Stephen Ross is one to do, if he's able to, usually get you the best that money can buy. And so he gets you this Vic Fangio, who, by the way, let's not forget what a show pony this guy was during the entire pursuit of him. Okay. First thought he was going to be on the Dolphins. Then comes out to Mike Silver's like, I haven't chosen anything yet. I might take other jobs. I'm the hottest commodity out there. I'm Fangs. And so Fangs is flirting with the Niners. He's flirting with the Eagles. He's flirting with, then says if the Eagles never got caught, if there was never any tampering around the Eagles with their coordinators, he might have taken that Eagles job. So now he's trying to act like we're doing him some favor, that we're his second choice. No, Vic, here's the thing, dude. You come down here, you get all the money in the world. You're given what is looked upon as a pretty talented defensive squad. Would you not? I mean, yeah, we can quibble and say, nah, the linebackers aren't elite. Hey, guess what, guys? In a defense, not everything's going to be elite. Just like on your team, not everything's going to be. The Dolphins, is Durham Smythe an elite tight end? No, but they get by. They get by. Is everybody on the line elite? No, but they get by. Mike McDaniel making excuses? No, He doesn't. So I don't want to hear, oh, the linebacker play's not that great. Oh, they had a safety spot that got exposed. Okay. But you also have $100 million pass rusher who, by the way, was in your system already. Marcos.
Yes.
Bradley Chubb. Where did he make his bones?
That would be Denver.
Yeah. Under Vic Fangio's system. That's where he made his bones, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means, making your bones. But he made his bones.
He did.
Under Vic Fangio. And so I don't want to hear about he has to get used to the system. Christian Wilkins and Zach Sealer, you guys can't figure out how to get those guys were wrecking shop last year with an idiot as defensive coordinator.
Yep.
Fangs can't figure it out. Figure it out, Fangs.
Did he switch it? I see a lot of people saying that we switched from a 3-4 to a 4-3.
3-4, 4-3. They're mooses. Have them get after the quarterback and cause you know what Christian Wilkins does, dude?
What's that?
Okay. Causes havoc. So have him go out there and cause some havoc. Zach Sealer, you know what he is? He's a disruptor. Have him go out there and disrupt. 3-4, 4-3. What is this, Jenga? Figure it out, Vic.
Yeah. But it's all across the board, though, too. Wilkins' numbers are down. Sealer's numbers are down. I know Agba got that interception, but the only person who's really balling out is Van Ginkel.
Von Ginkel, yeah. And you want to know something? Who is Andrew Von Ginkel? All respect. But he was like the last piece to this defense.
Yeah.
So if he could figure it out, how come the others can't? All right. We need to have a kumbaya moment all together.
Wow.
And you need to shut the Giants' ass down. All right. I need a blowout, dominant win against a piss poor offensive line, a quarterback who sucks, a coordinator a head coach who hates his quarterback, a team that's banged up. You better feast this weekend. All right, Fangs? So put your dentures back in with the Fangs as it's Halloween season and suck on the blood of this Giants offense. That got a little too graphic there.
It's really strange.
But anyway,
I'm
let's take a
sure.
break. We'll be back after
What the hell
this.
is going on?
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. Miami Heat back at training camp today at FAU.
Oh, I saw some clips yesterday, dude.
Did you?
Kyle Lowry. Although as much as people want to say about this and that and drama, he was putting the nuggets inside of Triple Jota's brain. He was showing him how to post.
I saw that.
Dude.
I saw that clip. That was a good clip.
He was giving him the nuggets.
Can I just say, man,
Yep.
we're day 3 into this, I guess, whole Kyle Lowry thing.
Yep.
I think this has been one of the biggest overreactions from local media around a topic that I can ever remember. I really don't think this Kyle Lowry thing's a big deal. I really, really don't.
Yeah.
I think that people are making, and I don't know what the effect of it is. I get it. Kyle Lowry, if you want to say he hasn't lived up to his contract, I would agree with you. He has not lived up to his contract as far as if you thought this was going to be a home run move for the Miami Heat to be that piece, which was a piece that their best player really wanted because he loves Kyle Lowry. Jimmy Butler really wanted him. Has it been a home run? No. I would say it's probably been a double. I think that Kyle Lowry's come up at times.
For sure. Like a normal double or ground rule double?
I'd say a normal double. Double down the line.
All right.
Has had some moments in the playoffs. His first season in the regular season, he was really, really good for the Heat, especially. And that was dealing with a lot of stuff off the court.
Yep.
But I see all this stuff. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's going to cause a stink. He's going to cause a mess." I think he has a disagreement. I think he wants to start. I don't think he thinks he's washed. But I don't think this is going to be that big a deal if he doesn't. People are going to act like he's going to go pull some James Harden move or something like that. And I just don't think that's the case. I think Erik Spoelstra's had one of the things I think a lot of players respect about Erik Spoelstra is that Erik Spoelstra has the tough conversations. They don't always like what he says, but he has been dealing with this every year, dealt with it with on this roster, has dealt with it with Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero, did it with Kyle Lowry already last year, and I just don't think it's that dramatic a piece. And so I do think it's great that the Miami Heat have kind of thrown a cold water on a couple of fake controversies over the last couple of days with their social media, because there was another one that had like the Heat the organization didn't like that Jimmy showed up looking emo to media day. Let me tell you something. I don't think there's anything they loved more than Jimmy Butler showing up emo to Heat media day, because they knew that was going to be a day filled with, hey, where's Dame? Where's Dame? Where's our Damian Lillard? Because that really would have been the topic if it wasn't for Jimmy Butler showing up to media day in costume. So if anybody,
you think Jimmy knew?
I thought it was a great play by him.
Yeah.
Genius even. And so there was this report that the Heat didn't like it. The Heat don't play games like that. They didn't even like, they prickled at LeBron wearing a headband. Riley doesn't like players wearing headbands. A thing they don't care about anymore. But they tweeted out yesterday a picture of headband Jimmy is back. I thought it was a genius move by them. Little subtweet at reports like that. And then yesterday, amongst all the Kyle Lowry drama, like you said, Marcos, they tweet out Kyle Lowry working with Jaime Jaquez, teaching him moves. It's like, I think we're overblowing the holy hell out of this Kyle Lowry thing. I'm sorry, I just do.
Wait a minute. I've been telling you that the whole summer.
What?
With guys getting traded, and I'm like, they're still working out. They still got to do their thing, right? Like, the biggest difference in basketball or any other sport, regardless of trades or whatever, most of these guys already got the contract. The Heat have rewarded them with contracts. And so regardless of how uncomfortable it is, you're getting your money. They have rewarded you with the money. So that takes a little bit of that sting off of it. Now you may go somewhere you don't like, right? I can't say that. I can't say that. Everybody, I'm telling you what, as hard as the Heat organization is, as much work as they put in to be successful, I ain't never heard a guy that said it sucked here. They all welcome the challenge of being the best version of themselves. I think when you talk about guys getting traded and you talk about that, they talk about those things more than the money. They talk about being developed. They talk about being the best version of themselves more than they talk about how much money they make.
Because even if things sour, did you get paid? Did Dion Waiters get paid anywhere else? Did James Johnson get paid anywhere else?
Right.
Did Justice Winslow get paid anywhere else? No. So, but I just don't think this Kyle Lowry thing is that big of a controversy. I don't.
It's not.
I think he's going to end up being the backup point guard. I don't think he's going to start. And I think it's going to be fine. I don't think he's going to show up like James Harden, which, by the way, I need the press conference of that right away. He's apparently showing up to camp today.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, dude. Oh. Which, by the way, they're practicing in Colorado for some reason. I think they just saw that they had dinner with Coach Prime last night.
Oh, wow. Why? What? How close is...
Some people go to different locations. I think somebody's in Hawaii right now. I don't remember what.
Well, that
team.
makes sense.
The Heat have gone to the Bahamas. Sometimes they just
but close places.
45 minutes away.
That ain't close.
I don't know. Maybe they wanted to get some weed. I don't know, dude. I don't know why they wanted to go to Colorado.
Good point.
Colorado, I don't know.
Philly distance. I got to see how far that is.
It's 500-mile rule.
Huh. Let's see. Looks like James Harden's still a fat bum. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know why
that's what you got on Google?
Yeah, it's really strange.
Real SDI says a double. Kyle Lowry signing's been an E6. So it's just a hot shot. It's a hot shot to John Birdie, and he just boots it. That's the Kyle Lowry signing to you.
He hasn't been bad though. He just hasn't been available as much as we'd like him.
He hasn't been bad. He just hasn't been great.
Yeah.
Because listen, there's been guys that the Heat have signed that at no point during their career could you say they came through for a stretch.
Yeah, it's not Hassan Whiteside getting $100 million.
What about what's his name that we made fun of?
Avery Bradley.
No, I had to dress like him.
Oh, McBob.
Oh, yeah.
That dude was a payroll bandit, dude.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Josh McRoberts, what a bum. That guy.
There's been stretches where we said if it wasn't for Kyle Lowry, we wouldn't have won this stretch of games.
Josh Hart says, hasn't been bad, hasn't been good. Exactly, dude. He gets it.
Oh, so he's Ryan Tannehill.
He's been Ryan Tannehill. He's been fine. It's been fine.
A little bit more clutch than Ryan Tannehill.
He's had some big games. He's had some big games in the playoffs or had some big moments.
There was times where only Kyle Lowry was having a good game in the playoffs.
He has had some big moments.
Yeah, but keep in mind, he's also the oldest.
The biggest thing that has been,
except for Kevin Love,
the biggest thing that has been a problem with Kyle has been health. Honestly,
right?
Let's be real about it. His hamstring.
He's going through that same situation. He's on that Chris Paul exercise thing.
His biggest problem has been health. His hamstring has blown up the last 2 years, and he's old. And honestly, if Eric Spoelstra tells him, hey man, you're 37. I want to have you ready for the whole year in the playoffs. If that's the case that they're at and they don't trade him, what's Kyle Lowry going to say to that?
Right.
Like it's just not that big a deal. It's really like he's had this conversation with Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic didn't want to come off the bench. You know what he did? He took it to Panera Bread. They had a nice lunch. They had a talk.
Yep.
Had a bread bowl. And Gogi ended up coming off the bench. And then what happened when they got to the playoffs? Gogi started.
Yep.
So this is not. Bless you, Leroy.
Thanks.
This is not a catastrophe. I think everybody's just on edge because you don't have Damian Lillard and you're mad and you want to be mad at somebody, so you're being mad at Kyle Lowry. And I think you guys are bullying.
That's some old Tobin analogy.
I think you're bullying him. I think you guys are bullying Kyle Lowry. I don't think it's nice.
He wasn't very happy yesterday. The other day, I went trying. I was trying to talk to him.
He was a little prickly. I would agree. He was a little.
I don't care about none of that stuff, though.
He was a little.
I just moaned through that.
But the thing that's funny about that to me is everybody's like, "Oh, they were so mad because he didn't talk to the media." And I was thinking to myself, like, he's like the 10th Heat player I'd want to hear from on that day.
Right.
And
here's the thing. Let's be careful. You don't want to go to Heat Media Day just to ask Kyle Lowry about trade. You're trying to get some information about, okay, what you do this summer? What did you work on? Stuff like that. Right? Like we were able to do that with every other player we talked to and then got to that, how does it feel? And then we kind of went at it lighthearted because we start talking about, Tyler trolling, right? So yeah, and so if Kyle Lowry, the only questions that they would have is to ask him about trade rumors when he wasn't even mentioned in any trades.
The trade rumors were louder for him last. I'm not saying he wasn't going to be involved in any trade talks because he's a big expiring deal. It makes sense why he would be, but the trade stuff with him was louder at the trade deadline last year than it was over the summer.
Right.
So anyway, take a quick break. 15 minutes of game day uncensored. That's next.
We
Steelers 15 minutes of game day uncensored.
Let's go! Sponsored by South Florida Lexus Dealers. Experience amazing.
All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Hey, if you guys, let me talk to my Dolphin fans out there. If you guys want a chance to get a photo op and an autograph from Raheem Mostert, text the word touchdown right now to 20357. Text touchdown to 20357, and you can win a photo op and an autograph courtesy of Hollywood Collectibles with Raheem Mostert. Really fast. Really good start to the season. Really fast. If you guys don't win, you can still meet Raheem at Hollywood Collectibles on Sterling Road in Dania Beach on October 14th. And there'll be photo ops and autographs. Tickets on sale now at HollywoodCollectibles.com. But check that on out, everybody. Text touchdown to 20357. Hey, Leroy, can you get a weather update from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm? Your accidentals.com. Free consultation 24/7. Call at 866-954-MORE.
All right, heading over to the window. It looks like it is partly cloudy today. Still a little breezy. Say right around 10, 15 miles an hour. Winds are coming out of the southeast. And I would say it's about 85 degrees.
How do you do, Marcos?
You did better than the vice principal is going to do as soon as you finish that second Celsius. I'll tell you what.
Get that guy the business tap machine. I'm going to start calling him Tap Machine now. That's my new nickname for him.
Jeez, dude.
What is that? Is that rude?
I feel like you're treating him like the media treats Kyle Lowry.
I gave him an attitude adjustment is what I gave him.
Yeah, you did.
Is there any updates on that?
Yeah, he won. I win.
Yeah, but that's not enough, though. Tobin wants to win in person now.
Oh, no. I'm going to meet with him in person.
Wow.
Winning via email is not enough.
Yeah.
He may think he's getting a unanimous decision. I'm going for the TKO.
Wow. His corner's trying to throw in the towel. Tobin taking the towel, throwing it back at them.
No. I'm like the fighter that like the guy just keeps wanting to go to the ground. I'm like, nope, up, get up. Anyway. So how was Cleveland, Leroy? What are they buzzing about over there? Deshaun Watson.
There's some people who say if the doctor cleared him, or they were saying they were under the impression after Friday because he had talked to Mary Kay Cabot, and he said that he was going to play.
Yeah, I was seeing reports like some players are reportedly aggravated because he had said all week he was going to play.
Right. But here's the deal. He threw one pass all week. And after he threw that pass, he couldn't practice anymore.
Is it a sprain? Did he like get crunched? What happened?
I don't know what the injury is, but just because the doctor clears you doesn't mean you're healthy enough to play.
Yeah.
And I think they did him a disservice by going, well, the doctor cleared him.
Crazy. I wonder, was he on the injury report all week?
Questionable, I think.
Questionable. All right.
But I think Kevin Stefanski said that to like cover his bases because, I guess they were all under the impression he was going to play. But, I asked them in Cleveland, would you rather Deshaun Watson be a good trooper and go out there and play like Joe Burrow's been playing?
Oh.
So at what point do you have to sit Joe Burrow and say you can't protect yourself?
Dude, I mean, like I do think that it seems like Jamar Chase is handling things all right, but he has let it be known I'm always effing open.
Yep.
Now, I think he knows Joe Burrow is playing hurt, but still,
right.
A lot of times receivers don't care. Like they get because their numbers are reflective on your performance.
Right. Nobody's going to care what your quarterback injuries were when they come ask you questions after a game.
Yeah. Well, especially it's a big year for Jamar Chase because he's like looking at what Joe Burrow got, and he's thinking to himself, next year's payday year.
Right. But
Can't be having this slumpy slump.
Yeah, but other than that, it's just, and then, the disservice they did to a first-time rookie starter by having him out there in 5 wides. I'm like, holy smokes, what are you doing?
Do you think the Stefanski stinks?
No, I don't.
You think he's good?
I really don't. I just think that there's a lot of good coaches that at times don't understand the primary goal of their job. That's to win the football game. You can say what you want about Bill Belichick. He don't care what he has to do from week to week to win. That's what he's going to do. And I think that gets lost because a lot of these coaches feel they need style points, right? They have to win a certain way. They have to win so I look like I'm a genius. We have to win this. When there's times in a game where, look, you just acknowledge the fact that this is going to be an ugly game. We got to just get out of here with a W.
Speaking of the Patriots, let's hear from Ashton, Bill O'Brien. This is what he has.
Talking?
What's that?
He talks? I thought the
coordinators speak. Coordinators speak every week. Okay. I think the Fangs speaks tomorrow. So yeah, you coaches usually some coaches some head coaches have their whole staff speak.
Right.
You know. But here is Bill O'Brien and his cheek chin. Here's what he has to say about Mac Jones.
I thought that last game for Mac, some of the decisions that he made were very uncharacteristic of Mac, and I think he'll get back to doing it the way he knows how to do it. And he's just trying to make a play. He's wanting to win. He's very competitive, and maybe the plays weren't great, so I have to be involved in that big time with him. I understand that. I think you'll see a lot of improvement in Mac as we keep moving forward here.
Skeptical, Bill, but that's just me.
I mean, that's what you got to say, right?
It is what he has to say. It is what he has to say. You're right. You're not, but
let's not confuse what is being said with what it is.
Good luck, Mac.
Right.
Another guy who's struggling right now, 2-2 with Pittsburgh Steelers. They got the Ravens this week. Kenny Pickett, obviously status is up in the air right now.
He was Kenny Pickett.
Well, old baby hands and the Steelers right now off to a rough start. Ravens are 4-point favorites on the road in Pittsburgh this week.
That seems low, doesn't it? But I would say this is that the score of the Cleveland game is a little shaky because Baltimore scored all those points. They had less than 300 yards of total offense. So the Browns kept turning the damn ball over.
I think Baltimore right now, though, is probably like the most under the radar good team. Like, I don't think anybody, I don't know if that's the case. I don't think that's like of 3-1 teams right now. It feels to me like they're kind of, everybody's like just letting it kind of be, no one's
because they lost to Indy.
Yeah. What the hell?
I mean, Pittsburgh lost to Houston. So,
oof.
Houston's not bad.
All right.
That's CJ Stroud. Pretty good.
Of all the young quarterbacks, he seems to be getting his footing
definitely
the quickest.
Mike Tomlin says he feels that they need more padded practices after the loss. Yep.
There were several things that were very disappointing about the game. I think chief among them was the fact that Houston, we thought, were more physical than us and played harder than us. And that's something that's got to change immediately. I felt that in stadium. I expressed that after the game. And so we got to look at what we're doing in an effort to make sure that that doesn't reoccur. And specifically, in terms of the structure of preparation, makes us look at our practice attire. The last couple of weeks, due to a variety of circumstances, short weeks via Monday Night Football, short weeks because of travel adjustments, et cetera, we've been in helmets in preparation. And I think the start of that game, us warming up to the physicality component of it, probably had something to do, particularly at the early stages of the season in terms of development and fundamental development, practicing in helmets. I thought they had better pad level.
I got to tell you, there's something about Mike Tomlin. I'd never want to disappoint him.
Yes.
He
But
feels
that's his aura, dude.
I feel like he makes me feel like I'm just not doing things in life as good as I could be. And he makes me feel like you're not being to the best of your capabilities just in life.
Right.
How does
But
he know?
that's
so
kind
well?
of
How
the
does he
sign
know?
of a
Like,
good-
I want to go put on some pads for him right now. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry your team didn't play for you.
Yeah.
He'll fix that. You don't ever want to hear that. Here's what coaches tell you. Whether we practice in pads or not, solely based on your performance.
Did he say our? But I love the way he said it. He's like, our practice attire was not up to the level it needs to be.
Yeah.
Do you have more of him on him saying their warm-ups have to be
Makes
better?
us look at our practice attire. The last couple of weeks, due to a variety of circumstances, short weeks via Monday Night Football, short weeks because of travel adjustments, etc. We've been in helmets in preparation, and I think the start of that game, us warming up to the physicality component of it, probably had something to do, particularly at the early stages of the season in terms of development and fundamental development, practicing in helmets. I thought they had better pad level, particularly early in the football game on both sides.
I don't know how you really fix that in the season though, like anymore. Nobody does that, right?
You put them in full pads, and then when they get annoyed by being in full pads, then you say, well, act right on Sunday.
I would like Fangs to do that with the Dolphins.
I would say the Dolphins didn't tackle well this
They've
weekend.
been tackling like horse bleep this year.
Yeah, they've been tackling like the Canes 2 years ago.
Yeah, I have not liked it. It's been really annoying, especially dudes in the secondary.
Yeah, it's rough. Got Kohu and Jones tackling each other. But not only that, though, a lot of broken tackles on running plays as well. Turns
Yeah.
like a 3-yard gain to a 7-yard gain, and now you're behind the chains, behind the sticks. NFL Insider. Lower your pad level.
I think they need to get back to blocking the sled, you know, hit some
yeah.
tackling dummies.
Nobody does
Little
that
Oklahoma
anymore.
drill.
No, Oklahoma drill. Remember, hey, everybody got on
Man Campbell.
Man Campbell for that, but look at where they are.
Let's get the sled out there. What are some other manly drills we can do, Leroy?
Yeah, you
Toughen
gotta
them up.
dominate the line of scrimmage.
Hand in the dirt.
Coffin corner kick.
I feel like Mike Tomlin he's definitely like they say
Marcos,
motivation.
you don't know what the hell that is.
I didn't know that one. It seemed like it was. I heard coffin, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be tough." And then I was like, "Corner kick."
Can you imagine if we had Mike Tomlin coming in here talking about Odyssey points?
Wow, I would fight hard for those points.
They would. Oh, so hard.
He's a good guy.
You guys want to go to Riptide, or do you want to rip your opponent's throat out?
Oh, run through a wall for Jelly Roll.
Whatever you say, dude. Whatever Mike Tomlin says, I'm doing it.
I'll go over there to
You
101.
don't have to run through a wall for Jelly Roll. You can walk. He's not moving fast.
That's so bad.
He's fat shaming the headliner. Oh no.
No one escapes Leroy.
I'm not fat shaming him. You the one. Y'all brought it up. I was minding my own business. It had to be said.
Take a quick break. Rats off a ship. That's next. Oh, baby. Let's get out your rat traps. I don't know what that means, but
Get 'em out.
I do know that we got your chance to win tickets to the NASCAR Cup Series playoff at Homestead Miami Speedway, October 21st and 22nd. Easy to enter. Just go to WQM.com/contest. If you'd like to purchase your tickets, go to HomesteadMiamiSpeedway.com. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello.
I know you've been here the last couple segments, but I didn't get to do that today. So
It's okay.
What do we got today for Rats of a Sheep?
Nikola Jokić needing to care more.
Oh, dude.
That's the first time we've heard that.
Here's Nikola Jokić at Media Day.
Was this past summer the most fun you've had since you've been in the NBA?
No, I think it's actually opposite.
Wait, why?
Because we played 2.5 extra months and recovery and everything, so it was good. But I had fun. Summers that I had more fun.
Wow, dude. I mean, can I just tell you something? I can't believe this is the greatest basketball player on earth.
I really can't.
He just seems so bothered that he has to be here playing basketball because he'd rather be with his horses.
He hates basketball.
But he does ball out every time he plays. So it ain't like he's going in there half-assed.
Have you was this the best summer? No, it's too short. Better summer, more vacation.
He said it was the opposite.
It was the opposite. I mean, I'm not rats off a ship on him needing to care more. Like, he needs to care more. Like, can you care? Can you fake it for me, Joker?
I don't care if he cares or not. As long as you getting that version of Nikola Jokić, who cares?
Oh, okay, I'll go get triple-double. So annoying. I don't feel like Jokić. I felt like we had a boyish enthusiasm with Nikola Jokić, but Nikola Jokić is just like, okay, I'd be the greatest thing in sport today. Just leave me alone, please.
He always talks like he needs a nap, right?
Can I hear him again?
Was this past summer the most fun you've had since you've been in the NBA?
No, I think it's actually opposite.
Wait, why?
Because we played 2.5 extra months and recovery and everything, so it was good. But I had fun. Summers that I had more fun.
You could have just leave it as, well, but it was good. You had to say, I've definitely had it.
No, it's actually way better.
It was a quick no.
Yeah. It's
No.
No. Summer better when more summer. Who wants less summer? More vacation, more fun.
If the Nuggets were smart, they would give him the 2 months off of the first. Like, as soon as
if the Nuggets were smart, they'd move to Serbia.
It's true.
Or just buy him a horse farm. I don't know what they have to do. Yeah. I mean, obviously, they don't have to do anything. He just won the championship and he's won 2 MVPs, but he just seems like I feel like one day, I really believe this, he's gonna pull a Ricky Williams, and they're gonna be like, Nikola, what happened? He goes, enough basketball. Enough. Like, he's gonna hit a crescendo. He's gonna retire. Wait, how old is he? What is he? 30? Is he 29? What is Nikola Jokić? Because I feel like he's gonna retire at like 32.
28.
I think he's got 4 more years and he's done. I think he's done. I think this man's gonna go live with his horses. Whatever's left on this contract, he's gonna pull a Tyreek Hill. He goes, I'm done. What do you mean? You just won your 4th championship. No. Leave with horse. That's my championship.
Yeah. He's been relatively healthy throughout his career too.
Last year, have you seen what exertion does it? He's so easy to him.
That's so true.
Do you know how frustrating it is that Jimmy Butler is ramming into people 20 times a game to get to the free throw line? He can't walk at the end of every playoffs, and he has Horse Boy over here who's just like,
Horse Boy.
Only get 6 weeks off now. Not fair, buddy.
I mean, he's still balling though.
I know, but that's you on Leroy. Like, how how crazy that would be? You'd just be like, oh, look at this guy. I'm sitting here with broken kneecaps, and Horse Boy over here is running for 2,000 yards. some Serbian guys just killing it.
It always pissed me off how certain guys on the field look like it was easy to run. Like Metcalf, he used to glide, right? And I used to tell him, I hate you. It's too easy. I feel like I'm using every muscle in my body to propel myself from a walk.
Like we were talking to who were we talking to? We were talking to J Rich, and J Rich is like, yeah, Bam needs a hobby.
Right.
He's working too hard. And Jokić is out here, and Bam's just trying to figure out, how do I get 2 games against this guy?
Yep.
Right.
Because Jokić is like, very nice, honey oats. Good horse. Good horse. Oh no, what is it? Media day? No, I don't want to be at parade.
He is built like Tyson Fury, too.
I know. Oh man. What else is on Rats Off a Ship, Jay? Where are your rats, everybody? Everybody's rats.
Yeah.
I'm not rats off a ship.
He's not on my team.
As long as he performs, who cares what he feels about it?
Yeah, I'm with Fig. He's not on my team, so I'm rats off a ship.
So don't really care. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like him to not care. That's our only way that we can
care less.
Exactly.
Maybe we need him to care more.
Or care more. I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know how you do that. Like a game he's already mastered. How do you get him to care more? He doesn't want to. We need to like have something in Serbia. Like we need to come up with like a Kentucky Derby in Serbia that is also at the time of the NBA Finals, so he tanks and so can go home earlier.
I hates basketball. Who hates basketball more, him or Kawhi Leonard?
I think I don't know. That's a good question.
He's more vocal about it though, so probably him.
He didn't even want to go to the parade, guys. The championship parade he didn't want to go to.
Dade South says, why do we have to add all the extra stuff to sports? He plays basketball for a few months and goes back to Serbia. Yeah, I know, but he really misses Serbia.
Yeah.
Like he'd rather be anywhere else.
He's also the best.
And he's the best.
That's the thing.
All right. What else we got in Rats Off a Ship, J-Fig?
The Phillies demeanor.
Dude, I'm Rats Off a Ship on that.
There's no question you're Rats Off a Ship.
I'm sick of their faces, all of them. Bohm, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Rio Huto, all of them. I'm sick of their demeanor and their stupid juggling the balls thing that they're doing. I'm sick of it, dude. I can't wait to beat them tonight. Leroy, where are your rats?
I mean, I'm Rats Off a Ship because they're the opponents. So
Rats off a ship. Good reason.
They annoy me.
They do annoy me. Castellanos doing his fake middle finger at people. You know?
I mean, if it were your team and they were having fun, you'd be fine.
I want to have the fun. I don't want them to have the fun.
I know.
J-Fig?
Enough with them.
Enough of them already, dude.
Enough with them.
Rats off the ship. Sick. Marcos?
Bums.
Rats off a ship. I'm surprised by that. I thought because the Philadelphia Fanatic looks like kind of a frog. I thought you were going to be like,
son of
what?
Kind of looks like a frog, though, dude. You
Even
did.
then. Maybe that's why it hurts even more, actually.
What is number 3, J-Fig?
Vic Fangio?
Let me tell you something. I'm not Rats Off a Ship on Vic Fangio.
But he's on notice.
But ask me.
He's on notice.
He's not on notice. But
I feel
ask
like he's
me,
been on notice for 2 days already.
But ask me again next week. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but they play the Giants. That's not going to be a good test.
Doesn't matter. Good. That means he needs to go ace. It's not even has to ace a test. He has to do his homework. Do his homework. Do his assignment. Take care of it. What about you? Are you Rats Off a Ship on Fangs?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Give it a couple of months at least.
A couple of months?
Yeah.
Months? It's too late by then. Months?
Well, you think in 4 weeks he can figure out who does what, when, where, and how?
He better get the Eagles game. He better get it right. Yeah. All right. We got Giants, Panthers. You got a couple of dress rehearsals, and then we got Sunday Night Football against the Eagles.
Okay. Isn't that what I said?
What?
Give it a couple of months. That's a
2
couple of
weeks.
months.
Is that
That's
a couple of months?
Yeah.
A couple of months.
Couple of months.
Yeah, for the season, the beginning of the season.
Oh,
thanks. J-Fig, where are your rats with Vic Fangio?
Did you say Eagles?
He said Eagles.
Yeah.
He almost positive.
Eagles.
Syllables.
I couldn't let that one go. I'm not rats off the ship.
Yeah, smart. Smart.
Marcos?
Yeah, no.
Nah,
Not
I
putting
don't
him
know.
on notice just yet.
I'll give it one more game. If the Giants put up more than 3 touchdowns, Fangs, I don't know, dude. I don't know. But he's good for now.
What's number 4, J-Fig?
Fish oil pills. Scientists say they have no nutritional value.
Always knew it. Always knew it. I never had fish oil. Rats off a ship, dude.
Yes.
I would
Never had that either.
never have some fish oil.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Marcos probably had frog oil.
What, man? No, I didn't.
Frog oil.
It's a
Well, they have
skin.
Have you ever had fish oil pills, Leroy?
Yeah.
Oh, the old love fish oil
Waste of
pills.
time.
You know what it does? It makes your burps taste like fish.
Oh my god.
So I've heard, and that's why I'm just so rats off a ship of that.
Rats off a ship on fish oil pills, dude.
Gross.
Rats off a ship.
I mean, what do we expect? What do you think when I say fish oil salesman?
Is that a thing?
I thought it was snake oil.
Yeah.
I thought it was snake oil.
All right.
Woohoo! Are fish oil salesmen beating on your door, Leroy?
Neither is snake oil, but
Schmolnick says Tobin doesn't take fish oil pills. He takes fillet of fish pills. Just for the record, I hate the fillet of fish.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
I would never have fish from McDonald's.
I cringe every time I see that on the menu.
yeah, they do commercials. You know, during Lent, they pumping those fish sandwiches.
Oh, dude.
Not gonna lie, my mom would get it with extra tartar.
Oh,
gross.
man. Rats off a ship on tartar sauce, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Oh, dude, I don't like tartar sauce.
Gross.
I mean, it is closer to eating fish, which is more healthier than what you normally eat. So I could see why.
You know we don't like fish, dude. All right, I'm not going
Yeah.
pescatarian.
Nah.
Oh my goodness. $200 pescatarian.
J-Fig, where are your rats on the fish oil? Are they off the ship?
They're swimming. They are swimming all the way to
Yes, that's
shore.
fish oil.
No.
Rats off a ship.
What about you, Marcos?
Not a chance, dude. Fish oil? Get out of here. It's literally the worst part.
Rats off a ship.
And what's our last topic for rats off a ship, J-Fig?
Yellow jackets.
Oh, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets?
The rambling wreck of Georgia Tech.
Dude, I'm rats off a ship on all yellow jackets.
Rats
First
off
of
a
all,
ship.
the real yellow jackets. They sting, okay?
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
always in an inconvenient spot.
Yep.
Whether it's like under some patio furniture
yep.
or a little corner of your
somewhere,
house.
right?
Really annoying.
Yeah.
And why
Okay.
they got to build mud houses? Hey,
yeah.
leave my house alone.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I hate yellow jackets. Now, if we're talking to rambling wreck, now there's been some Georgia Tech rambling wreck that I have, like Chris Bosch.
Oh, nice.
Love him.
Calvin Johnson?
Megatron, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing that they have produced some of the best wide receivers while never throwing the football?
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're doing that anymore.
No, they're not doing it anymore.
But either way, I'm rats off a ship on yellow jackets, Leroy.
Yep.
I'm rats off a ship. Come on.
Rats off a ship.
J-Fig.
I'm rats off a ship.
Ooh.
I may show up to the game and I may yell bumps.
Oh, it's a nighttime. It's gonna be
Glow in the
fun.
dark night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is a
I'm not wearing my pants.
Is a rave and goth, are they like
Oh, those are-
cousins?
No way. I feel like-
No.
Oh, all right. Too many
No.
colors.
A rave is
There's a lot of
and then the goth is like bang, 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 bang.
What?
Yeah. What? Marcos?
A rave, I mean
Leroy,
a
no.
a rave is like techno and goth is more like metal, right?
Look at that.
I don't do techno. I
He knows
can't.
his stuff.
You do metal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
So
I
oil.
barely do half a song.
I was accurate in my assessment.
You go, boy.
The ticka-ticka-ta, is that what you're no.
Sandstorm. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That is a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah, I don't care. That's a good one.
You know what? We should have a glow in the dark party this week.
I'm down.
Glow sticks?
Yeah. Listen. It's already set. Phone party? No. Okay, we're getting too crazy.
Too crazy.
I will tell you what though, I'm not rats off a ship on Yellow Jackets because when people get elected to the Hall of Fame, the Yellow Jacket. You know, not all Yellow Jackets are bad.
-1.
Damn it.
Quick, like
Tough crowd.
Gonna break there, Nikola Jokić.
Damn it.
Is there a bit here
with Metallica?
Yeah.
Why this playing? No, I was actually distracted because Len was telling me about how he succeeded in a year's worth of Shakespeare.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What does that mean?
To be or not to be? That's what he said.
Yeah, but like, so he was a thespian?
I guess so. He said he did an entire year of it, both semesters.
I don't believe that.
He aced it.
I don't believe that.
You're calling him a liar?
I don't just think of him as an actor.
He's not an actor. He's a thespian.
There's a difference.
Yeah, he participated.
To be or not to be.
Where art thou, Romeo?
I think he's still talking to Jimmy about it right now. That's an interesting picture.
Let's get to some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Superset. I hate Schmeathan. Oh, such a bastard. Pretty good. You could read it.
He says Tobin would be to be or not to be.
Let's get to some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Marlins back at it tonight. It's a don't lose. It's a don't lose game for.
Well, listen, this is definitely a don't lose game.
Don't lose, dude. The Marlins need this one if they want to keep their season alive. They got to get this one tonight against the Phillies. They lose yesterday 4-1. Zach Wheeler shut him down. Luzardo was okay. He was not as sharp. He definitely, I think, was probably feeling some nerves, a little juiced up, something.
He wasn't getting the benefit of the strike zone that Wheeler was, though.
No, definitely not. That's fair. That umpire looked like he did that game with the Philly cheese in his mask. If I'm going to be honest, if I'm honest, but either way, it doesn't matter now. They need to win, but this has been a team that has shown a great ability to deal with adversity. They've been very resilient all year. I would like this to start off the game, get a couple bops, maybe get a rise on, and Soler hits a moon blast, take the tension off, I want to see Braxton Garrett go out there, a little tension off his shoulders, That would be nice. That would be nice.
Get a couple duck farts in there.
Couple duck farts.
I don't like that. I'm trying to
why?
I just don't like it.
That's because you keep trying to incorporate it, dude. It just happens.
It's just a weird thing. Who was like, what that hit right now reminds me of? You ever heard a duck fart? And the guy's like, oh yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I don't like it.
Tonight,
there was no black people in that.
No, I've never heard a duck fart. Now get away from me.
First pitch is 8:00 tonight from Citizens Bank Ballpark. Your other games today, you have game 2 between the Rangers and Rays. That's at 3:00.
3:08.
3:00. What?
What's up with that? I don't know. I've been seeing 8:08s. The Marlins start at 8:08. The Rays start at 3:08.
Yeah, they're doing.
Remember when the Marlins used to start at 7-11?
Oh, sure do.
It's good luck though.
You have Toronto at Minnesota. Minnesota won yesterday. I think that was their first playoff win in 18 straight games they've lost in the playoffs.
Minnesota.
So good on them with getting that victory yesterday. Pablo, getting the win yesterday. Love that guy. He's super nice. Arizona and Milwaukee. Arizona leads that series 1-0. So the pressure is on the fighting Yeliches.
Oh, is he injured?
What?
Is he injured? Yelich?
I don't think so.
Oh, nice.
I don't think so.
But
Zach Gallen's on the hill today, former Marlin.
Wow.
So
a lot of former Marlins pitching in the postseason, playing in the postseason.
yeah, I know. I saw yesterday a lot of people getting after JT Real Muto, another one that got away. It's like, yeah, but it was 5 years ago, and he didn't want to be here. They probably should have paid. It would have been nice if they would have paid him. They haven't been able to solve catcher since he was gone, but and it would have been nice to get something for him that wasn't Jorge Alfaro or Sixto Sanchez, who still hasn't thrown a pitch in 3 years.
Where is he?
I think he's just hanging in Jupiter, dude, throwing bullpens. I think that's what Sixto's doing.
It's the jumbo shrimp. Is that what they're called? Right?
That's in Jacksonville. That's one of their teams, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Jupiter's the Hammerheads.
Which is cooler.
I like how the Marlins have all fish life as their themed of minor leagues.
Well, that's
they got the
shouldn't it be that way?
Pensacola Wahoos.
Ooh. It's a wahoo. Is that a fish too?
That's a fish, dude.
Huh.
You should know. It's like your cousin.
Oh, what? Hate that. Oh, that's a nice looking fish. Not like that Patagonia toothfish.
Chilean.
They like when you up near where the Marlins play, 1670 or around the Gulf, you come across fishing channels every now and then, and they catch wahoo.
The Denver Broncos, by the way, they have released linebacker Randy Gregory.
Huh.
He is gone.
Does that tickle your fantasy?
I mean, not really.
Gotcha.
He's been kind of a bust since they've signed him. And, if they're getting rid
Something
of
had to happen for him to get released in the middle of the season.
Well, I know what happened. They gave up 70 points.
Apparently, this is a part of a youth movement they're trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, I mean, listen, I looked at that. I definitely looked at that Broncos defensive effort against the Dolphins. They look a little too old.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's definitely what it is. Nothing to do with anything else, dude.
Yeah, I'm looking at his previous stats from past couple of years. Nothing great.
Oh my goodness.
What happened? Was it Schmeathan?
No.
Oh, okay.
Lynn.
Len.
Lynn responded to our silliness.
Oh, it's our boy, man. He's
What did he say?
I acted when I was growing up. Was in a ton of plays. I took a year of Shakespeare in college and got an A each semester. I told Marcos what to be or not to be means.
Yep.
If you need any lessons, let me know.
He's good. He know it.
Sassy.
I would just like to pass this on to our astute boss.
Yes.
Our Shakespearean boss.
Mm-hmm.
That at no point in my life have I given a rat's ass about Shakespeare. Even though I had to take a class.
Wow. Actually, one of my favorite books
I've
when
had,
I was
I've
high
had to
school
read it.
was-
I think I had to read 2 Shakespeare books.
You wrote books?
Or plays. Or
Do you guys-
put them in yeah.
All right.
Do you guys want Buster Olney's key matchups for this Marlins Phillies game?
Oh yeah, Buster. That guy knows things.
Yeah, Buster knows baseball.
He knows.
He's been around.
I mean, back in the day, Buster used to mean you sucked.
Buster Olney it's Buster Olney, Tim Kirchin. Those are like your two baseball
Yeah.
baseball royalty, right?
No, not me. You know who I call. I go local.
Who do you go to?
Wow.
Tommy Hutton.
No.
Can't go local if you don't know his name.
Craig Mish?
Craig Mish.
Craig Mish is great.
Oh, Craig Mish is great, actually.
Nobody has stuck out more terrible Marlins baseball over the last 5 years than Craig Mish. That man has held the torch, the torch strong.
Who's a Marlins fan or the Marlins analyst who lives in
Hey.
Oh, Peter Pratt?
Oh, that's my guy.
That is our guy.
Peter
We got to
Pratt.
get him on.
Yeah.
We should get Peter on tomorrow, win or lose.
Yep.
Tobin.
Yeah.
Stop drinking Celsius, dude.
Oh, hey,
What?
listen, this guy's gonna rile up.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Cosmic vibe, dude. It's my faves.
No, I know, but you're hosing through them. Like, isn't there a limit on the back of that thing?
Yeah, it's my second one today. I know the limit.
Oh man.
How much cups of coffee have you had though?
I had one Cafe Bustelo before today, and I feel like I'm talking normal. I don't understand what the problem is.
Okay.
Anyway, Buster Olney, he says, number one matchup, Phillies, Marlins.
Yep.
He writes, the Phillies versus the pressure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. All the pressure's on them.
The pressure is on them.
No, it's
I mean,
not.
it's on the Marlins.
Yeah.
But if the Marlins win,
How can it be more pressure on Philly than the Marlins? But if the Marlins lose, season's over.
It was a good season.
well, here's the thing, though. You got to turn this game into a Payless, okay? Because you win this game, shoes on the other foot.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hit me with a BOGO. You hit me with something else.
Shoes on the other foot, dude.
Nice.
What?
The pressure swings. All you need is one win.
What do they got to do with Payless?
Nah.
Hey, you got a,
Shoes on the other
a
foot.
shoe over there, shoe on the other foot.
Yep.
No.
You ever open up a box?
-1.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
-1.
He writes, last year the Phillies kind of snuck up on everyone in the National League playoffs, repeatedly winning on the road. They took the wild card series in St. Louis, jumped on the Braves in Atlanta, and then split the first 2 games of the NLCS in San Diego before wiping out the Padres. Bryce Harper got very hot. The Phillies played loose, and in the end, they came up with within a couple victories of winning the World Series. despite just an 87-win regular season. Expectations are quite different this year because you can make the case that the Phillies should be the favorites to win the World Series with Harper now seemingly fully healthy and Zach Wheeler well-rested, starting just 28 innings in September. But for the Phillies, the role of heavies could feel significantly different than last year. Not that it looked that way in Game 1.
Sorry, the heavies?
The heavies. Heavy favorite?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Tell you what.
You want to know his second matchup of the series?
Yep.
The Marlins versus their pitching puzzle.
It's true.
He is right. I mean,
Got a lot of missing pieces.
They have a lot of missing pieces, and they got to put the pieces together.
Braxton Garrett, though.
He's the first piece, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Braxton Garrett goes out there and he gets things done. That makes the puzzle a lot easier to solve. We're not doing like one of these puzzles face down on a kitchen table. All right. Skip Schumaker, if anything, nobody loves a jigsaw puzzle like Skip Schumaker.
Yep.
What?
I don't know.
Why are we calling them jigsaw puzzles?
Oh,
good question.
Nobody calls them that.
By the way, speaking of Jigsaw, the director of Saw had the cops called on him while he was editing the movie because his neighbors thought that he was torturing people.
He should probably put on some headphones.
Put on some headphones, dude.
You know, mix it afterwards.
And that movie's so low budget, he was doing it from his house.
Yeah, I'm confused. Don't they have like soundproof rooms or something?
Yeah, well, not
studio.
Exactly.
Buster only says, like the Phillies last year, it's actually their opponent, the Marlins, who are regarded as the biggest underdog in the playoffs. Miami will be expected to lose, which means playing without pressure.
Oh, look at that.
Just as the Phillies did in the earlier rounds last season. Still, there are a myriad of reasons that the Marlins are effectively seen as the number 12 seed out of 12 in the postseason. All right, Buster.
What the hell, Buster?
A little bit much. You know, you're kind of running up the score there, Buster.
Bustered my
Number one, they enter October baseball as one of the weakest offenses in the majors, ranking 26th amongst the 30 teams in runs scored. Okay, dude. Well, you want to know something, Buster?
Here?
It only matters
what just happened?
if you score them when they count.
Yeah.
Buster.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you lashing out at him?
I don't know.
He lashed out on us. How dare he?
Not really.
He says their final steps to make the postseason have been a jumble of comebacks, rain, and delays and postponements and overnight travel. Manager Skip Schumaker probably got more airtime this week for chastising a groundskeeper in Citi Field after midnight than any move that he made in a moment that he was fighting for his players. Yeah, so what? And so what? So what? So he did something for his players. He was sticking up for him. If you weren't watching it, which based on ESPN's coverage yesterday, you weren't. Whose fault is that? Buster? Whose fault is that?
Yeah. I thought we liked this guy. The more the article keeps going.
He just likes saying Buster.
Yeah. Sure, it's a fun name.
The Marlins bracket is akin to a college basketball team drawing Duke, Kentucky, and Lou Alcindor UCLA team in their region. If the Marlins somehow get through the Phillies, and for the record, Miami actually beat Philly in 7 of the 13 games in the regular season. Yeah, what about that, dude? They would have to face the Braves, whose home run production was almost double of the Marlins during the season, and then perhaps the Dodgers and Brewers after that. Well, you want to know something? Buster?
Whoa.
You want to know something, dude?
Okay.
Let me just tell you something.
Yeah.
Buster?
All right.
They won a series against every one of those teams in September. How about that?
Look at that.
How about that, dude? How's that for 26 out of 30? Buster?
Oof.
You're lashing out at Buster.
He's sick of him, dude. I'm sick of him.
Buster.
Sick of him, dude.
When we started this article, I didn't know it was going to go this way. I really didn't. I didn't think we were going to.
Dade South says that Tobin is custard only.
Point for
The heart can only take so much. But the Marlins' biggest challenge at the moment is scraping together enough pitching because of the loss of ace Sandy Alcantara, worsened by that late season scramble. In Game 1, Miami started Jesus Luzardo. Braxton Garrett will start Game 2. Johnny Cueto could be the Game 3 starter. No matter how they line up, Schumaker will have to be aggressive with his bullpen as he has been in recent weeks. The Marlins have won 10 of their past 15 games to end the regular season. and they were able to keep it close in game 1.
Buster.
Yeah. All right, Buster. Anyway, I've had enough of this guy. I'm not even going to read number. You know what? I'll just read the headline for his third key matchup.
Yeah.
Luis Ariz versus a big moment.
Oh, okay. All right. So is that pressure or not?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. What I do know is I've had enough of them.
Yeah.
Back after this.
Yeah, Buster.
All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Let me tell you something, dude. We got some stuff to tell you about. Hey, Gunland! Woo! To be or not to be. Do we ever find out who won that studio thing for us? Do we have a winner for that?
Yes, we do, and I will reveal that information next segment. See, that's a radio tease.
That also means you haven't done the research, so.
Hey, let's not get crazy, man.
Wow, she got you on that one, dude.
Jesus.
She got you. You guys like Raheem Mostert?
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. Yeah.
Nice guy. Scores touchdowns fast.
Really fast.
If you guys
Hey,
want
he
a
can
photo
catch.
op with Raheem Mostert, you want to win a photo op and an autograph from Raheem Mostert from Hollywood Collectibles, all you got to do, text the word touchdown to 20357. Touchdown to 20357. And you guys can win. If you don't win, you can still meet Raheem Mostert at Hollywood Collectibles on Sterling Road in Dania Beach on October 14th. There's going to be photo ops and autographs. Tickets are on sale now. HollywoodCollectibles.com. Mike McDaniel addressing the media as we speak, as the Dolphins are heading out to the practice field and getting ready for the New York Giants. He said, this is from the Miami Herald's Enyo Efusi, covers the Dolphins for the Herald. He says, Mike McDaniel on Connor Williams. McDaniel said Connor Williams is, quote, crawling out of his skin to get back on the field.
Which still doesn't answer the question, is he healthy enough to play?
Crawling out of his skin, dude, to get on the field. As for backup center, McDaniel indicates Liam Eichenberg will continue to fill that role. He says, I feel pumped for Liam's game as his first game as center. If I thought that was the ceiling, my feelings may be different.
Oof.
What is that even?
So, all right, man. What? But like, you would acknowledge that ceiling, floor, that level was pretty bad. We can agree on that. Agree? We can agree on that.
I think he did. He didn't have any.
I mean, that was look.
Snaps, right?
He's not the only one. Apparently, Tua is not the only one taking jujitsu, because that was some great verbal jujitsu from Mike McDaniel. And
you would know.
Quite frankly, he is like the Hoist Gracie of words. But if that was the ceiling, I would feel different. Well, I'll tell you something. The floor was no great shakes either. You know, sometimes if a floor is a canyon, you might want to take a bridge.
Wow, that's deep.
What would Socrates say to that?
What would he say to that?
By the way, how about that? Old Jim Nance and Tony Romo saying that he quoted Socrates to them.
What would Socrates say to that?
Oh, Jim, I'm no philosopher.
Classic.
All I know is, the only thing that I know is Josh Allen's the best. Oh, Jim. That's the only philosophy Tony Romo knows. Him and Kyle Brandt.
Yeah.
A couple of Buffalo Yahoos. Oh, Jim.
It's true. Kyle Brandt's more of a hater, though.
Can you play him again?
Yeah.
This guy hates fun.
Kind of bothers me.
Tell you somebody who I don't want to party with. Kyle Brandt.
Yeah.
I'm more than sure he's not knocking down the door to get at you.
Here's what I like about this game. I enjoy personally in life when we are told that something is the next big thing and it just blows up and crumbles in front of you. Remember those idiots who were telling us we're going to wear the Google Glass as we're walking around? Remember that? Remember ESPN, the phone? I remember Kyle Pitts? All these things, they're going to change the world. No, they ain't. No, you're not revolutionizing the sport. I'm not surprised the Bills have 48 points. The number here is operative is the 20 in Miami. And without Jordan Poole and with Trey White getting hurt, you're not the next biggest thing. You're gonna be great. I like Miami. They'll be in the thing.
Sounds
20
like
points, an absolute blowout. You weren't even competitive in the second half. So don't tell us you're the best thing since sliced bread. You're the future of the sport. You got a nice offense. You did a no-look pass. I get it. I've seen high school kids do that. It's really cool. You have motion. Wow. Everybody has motion. Don't tell me you're changing the sport. You're a good team. You got smashed. Next time, don't wear the emoji t-shirts.
I mean,
smashed.
Jesus.
But who said that they said they were the best?
Like,
I
not for nothing, but
never heard them saying that.
Pretty sure during the week, didn't the Bills coach call them revolutionary? Like, he said
I
that.
don't know who these people are.
Like the head coach of your beloved Buffalo Bills. Man, listen, maybe he was blowing smoke up their ass. I don't know. But Sean McDermott used the word on your network, revolutionary, for Mike McDaniel's offense. I don't know. Sean McDermott's a pretty good coach. I might take his word for it. Kyle. But you continue to not have fun. I'm sure we would have gotten along very far in life if we had a bunch of Kyle Brandts walking around here. Clothes. Who needs that? The wheel. Oh, you think that's going to take over walking? Nah. I mean, the caveman Kyle Brandt, we'd still be there lighting fires with our ass.
What did you just say?
What?
The wheel is going to take over walking?
No, that's like Kyle Brandt. If Kyle Brandt was a caveman, he'd be sitting here and be like, fire. You think you're going to get warm without the sun? Nah. We wouldn't be anywhere if everybody had his attitude.
He was right about the ESPN phone thing. I looked that up. That was bad. At first, I was like, what is he even talking about? I realized ESPN came out with a flip phone in 2015.
They have a pretty successful phone app now, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty successful. It's one of the most successful streaming services out there.
Yep, revolutionary.
So, you know what? Not every idea is a home run, but sometimes you just get on base and then somebody else will hit the home run.
Yeah.
But not to Kyle Brandt.
Nope.
No. Don't change any football for him. This dude, I mean, he's a little bit hot under the collar that we don't even have leather helmets out there anymore. Ridiculous, dude. Anyway, take a quick break. We'll wrap things up on the other side. Man, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560.
What happened?
The Celsius is kicking in, guys. Talking over the rejoin.
I was just talking over the rejoin, just like, let's go.
I heard that.
Boy. Get to it.
Getting crazy.
Oh, man. Dude, I was reading some quotes from Jimmy Butler today after practice.
Ooh-wee.
I love this guy, man. Can I just tell you?
Yeah.
Damian Lillard, no Damian Lillard.
Yep.
We got Jimmy Buckets, okay?
Sure.
And I love Jimmy Butler. He said, you ready for this?
I'm waiting. I'm ready.
Got a couple things here for you.
All right. Yeah,
From Wes Goldberg's Twitter. All right. He said on Nikola Jokić, walking with his chest up. I like it. He's going to play a significant role for us this season.
Goosies.
No goosies.
Why? What?
Because I've been saying this crap since last year.
No goosies. All respect. I mean, like Jimmy's saying it, and Jimmy's, like the team. He's the team star.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Wow. You're putting the captain's hat on Jimmy Butler?
Captain Obvious.
I loved Jokić. I think was my favorite interview. I did love Bam giving you the business. I like how you guys give each other.
Hold up. Bam did not give me the business.
I don't know.
Bam's interview was my favorite.
It was fun, but Jokić, I mean, like,
honestly, I saw you blushing during Jokić.
He had. Well, first of all, I love his voice. He's got the accent. And there's just something about him. He had like an aura to him. Jimmy is right.
First of all, y'all need to understand, dude is not small.
No.
He is a big dude.
Jimmy Butler was asked if the new load management rules will have any impact on him. He said 0. When asked what his goals were to how many games did he want to play in the regular season, his answer, 10 games. Goosies.
I love him.
He goes, the impact will be 0. I don't care about all NBA. I don't care about no damn awards. I'm going to play games that I am healthy. I'm going to go out there and help my team win. They can put a number on whatever they want. Everybody can hate me. I'm still going to go and eat dinner with my kid tonight. That's all I care about. When asked about the NBA's in-season tournament, he said, quote, I like basketball. This is from Anthony Chang, Miami Hero, by the way. I like basketball. In season, out of season, I just love to hoop. I love to compete with my guys. I love to wear the Miami Heat uniform and compete for this city and this organization. So in-season tournament, sign me up.
Okay. I thought he was going to be a little bit more dismissive of it.
Of the in-season tournament?
It's not like you're playing more games.
The NBA Cup?
Yeah. I don't know. Because I feel like it's nonsense. I felt like Jimmy would have dismissed it. But
Well, this is Jimmy Butler's fault. I mean, like, in all honesty, like a lot of people point to Kawhi, and Kawhi's more of the sitting your ass out. But Jimmy Butler,
bone on bone.
Fine. But Jimmy Butler basically took a blowtorch to the regular season this past year. It's the truth.
Yeah.
He took a Molotov cocktail and threw it on the regular season. And so the NBA had to make up rules and policies because the Miami Heat just went to the NBA Finals as an 8 seed.
You think that was just because of Jimmy?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Because of he's playoff Jimmy. He's got his own name to tell you the significance of the regular season doesn't matter. People say he morphs into another player. He's playoff Jimmy. There's not regular season. Regular season Jimmy is like, push it when I want to, He's like, he takes it like a boxer sparring. He's just like, right, I'll give you a little bit something here, maybe a game winner there. But like when the playoffs hit, playoff Jimmy. Not regular. There's no in-season tournament, Jimmy. That's too worded.
Yeah, for sure. Playoff Himmy. So I'm not worried about all these additions everybody else made. He's
said,
still Jimmy Butler's son.
He said on Drew Holiday and Lillard getting traded, happy for both guys. I'm more ticked off that Lillard went to Milwaukee because of new Bucks coach Adrian Griffin. Everybody knows I don't like Adrian Griffin from my Chicago days, but I'm happy for Milwaukee. They got better, so it gives us a better opportunity. Adrian
He's
Griffin
kidding, right?
Yeah, Adrian Griffin was on the Bulls staff when he was a rookie.
But wasn't that his boy? He said previously he was happy for him.
Yeah, it's probably.
No, he's happy for the players. He's not happy for Adrian Griffin.
He said he was happy for Adrian Griffin.
No, he says he's happy for Drew Holiday and Damian.
No, this time, but in a previous interview.
Oh, on the NFL, on NBA TV? He still wants to beat them, though.
Yeah, no, of course. Like, we have these conversations all the time with players. Like, the guys you want to beat the hell out of the most are your friends. Right? If we're going to be hanging out in the offseason, I need something we can conversation starter. Hey, man, when we beat that ass in September. Right. That's like, yeah.
Dade South says, loose goose floozies love to blush. I'm not a loose goose floozy, dude.
And why are you blushing?
I wasn't blushing.
Yes, you were.
Wait a minute. Dude,
let me tell you something today.
Let me tell you. Me and you go into these interviews with two totally different like game plans. Right? I don't know why we ended up talking about dominoes, but yeah. When he said picking up
it was his hobby.
Because his friend said he needs a hobby.
Right.
And he's like, I have hobbies. I have dominoes.
Right. And then his camera guy said, that's all we do. I said, I don't care.
I don't know if dominoes counts as a hobby. It's fun, but a hobby is
you
like,
do on your off
wait.
That's what it is.
Hold on. Do you even know how to play dominoes?
I don't.
Because you're not Cuban and you're not black. So that would be a stretch.
But like, would you consider like if I were to go intangibles and say I play chess, would you consider that a hobby? I don't know.
No, it's too slow.
It's a hobby.
Hobbies aren't allowed to be slow.
It's a hobby.
It's a nerd's hobby.
Chess is a slow thinker's game. Guys sipping on whiskey, smoking a cigar.
My wife was
talk trash.
My wife was surprised I knew how to move in chess. She's like, "You do?" I'm like, "Intangibles."
You were born with it, just like I was born to know how to play dominoes and spades.
Well, listen, dude. I don't know. Bam.
But I did learn a couple of intangible games in college. Right? Cribbage.
The hell's cribbage?
Yeah, I still don't know what that is.
Cribbage.
What is that? Is that in Harry Potter or something?
That's a very intangible game. It's a board game where you play with pegs and cards.
Sounds like the old love cribbage.
Yes. Well, put it this way. Believe it or not, it's one of the things that got me in with my mother-in-law.
Really?
Canadians love playing cribbage. I learned how to play cribbage in Michigan. And she was like, I said, hey, you know how to play cribbage? She goes, yeah, we play. The old like cabbage. No, I don't. What are you talking about?
I think I like cabbage.
Mark D says that Tobin better smooth things over with Hero before opening night. I think we had a great time with Hero.
Yeah.
Tyler was fun.
Yeah, I like this is the difference between me and you, right? I wouldn't have never asked him about the trade stuff.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I would have just asked him more along the lines of how he handles those situations, which I did. Right?
We did both. I mean,
Right.
I think they both. I think that the way that we went about it was, I think we rooted it good. I think he was loose with us,
like jokey joke, but seriously. And I basically said, "Oh, I can tell that you handled it a lot differently because now you're trolling."
We look, the Heat people, they know we're the funny guys. We like to keep things loose, but we're gonna get.
I will say this: everybody stops by, even if they don't come on. They always stop by.
Yep.
And we got a sneak peek.
Oh yeah, that was fun. By the way, did you see Udonis Haslam's doing TV work
for who?
CBS Sports.
Really?
He's doing some desk work. Dude, I can't wait for him to bounce Kendrick Perkins or any of the Celtics dudes off ESPN. Get Udonis Haslam to ESPN, dude. And enough of this JJ Redick. Enough of him. He's all over the place.
Hey, dude.
Like, I don't like.
Whoa.
What?
You're on from now to the end of days a 1 Celsius limit per show.
What do you mean?
Because you have gone
You've
out
gone
of
off
your
on
way
everyone.
to hose
I'm not
everybody
hosing-
in the world. Dude, you hosed down like 8 people.
Dude, I'm not a
You
hater
host-
on JJ
yes.
Redick. It's just enough of JJ Redick.
You-
You've
you
said
had
that
enough
so
with,
many
like, 8
times and
people,
then
dude.
go off on a whole thing with him.
I'm not against JJ Redick. It's just
Are you sweating?
I don't think so. I think it's just the lighting in here.
Dude.
I'm not gonna lie, that seat has so much lighting. Yesterday, it was just too much for me.
It's got spotlights, flow lights, floodlights.
That was for the cameras.
I guess
were
so.
In the other room.
Actually, guess what? We have news that we are going back to the other room.
Really?
Right.
What?
Believe
Yeah.
it when I see it.
I just got everything over here.
Hey, believe it
We'll
when
start
I see
moving it.
So wait. Why?
JJ.
So we can use those cameras?
Yeah.
it. Hey, J-Fig, believe it when I see it.
Ooh.
I mean, yes, but I was
Believe-
approached by it, an engineer about it. So
We have a 4-year plan, and I believe it when I see it.
Right. So the whole station
would
or just us?
whole station.
Oh, okay.
That's what they said was going to happen a year ago. So believe it when I see it.
They got to us.
Be or not in the other studio.
That is, you know what?
That
That's
is
a
the-
perfect way to end the question. That's a perfect way to end the show.
We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Oh, look at that. Wyoming. Do they even have a football team?
That's where Josh Allen played.
Jazz Chisholm.
Chisholm throws him out at the plate.
The old do like pureed food, though. The old love feeding duck. The old love some matinee
I
baseball.
tell you what,
No cap.
No cap.
they use it in the right time.
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.